Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. If it is, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'd appreciate if you'd be a part of it. We got another financial audit today. We got Financial Audit's Most Evil Parents. And this one came out like months ago, and I just realized I had missed it. I was actually, excuse me, catching up on some of my behind YouTube I was watching. And I had their... the behind the scenes, or no, it was the making of this episode, that when they were talking about it and I was listening while working the other night, I'm like, hey, I haven't seen that one. Okay, let's back up, let's grab this, stick it in the list and get going. So here we are. Now we're ready, you're ready, and let's enjoy this one.
Hi, I'm Beth, I'm 21.
I'm Amy, I'm 44.
And I'm Nick, I'm 45, and we're from Little Rock, Arkansas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Okay, so I clarified before we started filming, they're not all this isn't a throuple.
No.
Which is what I had before.
Yeah.
This is a daughter situation.
Daughter and parents, which at this point you just wonder, who brought who? Did the parents watch and we're like, oh, our daughter needs your show and she won't listen to us? Was it the daughter who's like, my parents need your show and they'll never listen to me on things because I suck at spending too?
Right.
Which has never happened in the history of financial audit. So I'm very curious to learn what's going on here. However, I sat down and I was immediately whispered right here that they're already arguing before I even stepped in here about her mom won't pay off Beth's debt. You guys were arguing before we even started.
If you took out the debt, you pay it off. Your parents aren't going to be the ones to do that. Otherwise, you're going to just expect a handout every time you get into trouble, get into a situation that's a little complex, and you're going to need to ask for help every time.
I was even in here to see the argument.
It's not so much pay off my debt, it's just, she thinks that she did a lot by telling me verbally what to do. Wish she would have, pushed back a little bit more with the animals.
Animals.
To be transparent, we saw the statement and I said, ooh, $4,800. That's not my statement.
First time seeing the statement?
Yes. I knew it was a lot. I didn't know how much it was.
And yeah, she's got that orange tan.
I tried to tell her from the
like
very
our
beginning when
president.
she got the credit card, pay it off, don't let it go through the roof. And
So it seems like she didn't listen to her parents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
here we are.
Usually a good perspective to have. Why do I have a daughter and parents on this show? Because I've never had this. What the f is going on?
Yeah, we've never had this.
So they needed the help.
This is the first.
So
they need the help, or you do.
Right.
Yeah,
Not her.
They needed
right?
the help.
I have a little suspicion that all three of them need the help.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, is this true?
I mean, we do, yes, but so does she.
Well, why is she on the show? Because usually when parents need help, I have the parents on the show. Why are you on the show?
I don't think mine's really that bad.
So hers is bad.
A large
Why are you
portion
on the
of it-
show?
Yeah.
She just don't want to do it by herself.
Yeah. I don't do anything by myself.
Okay,
Okay, that's going to be a problem later in life.
I have that they kind of brought you on with them. They want you to move out. You're not moving out. You're not even in a place to move out, but they want to get you the f out of the house.
It's time.
So
Him specifically,
Come on Financial Audit.
But she told me a month or so ago that she wasn't leaving the house, she wasn't going anywhere, and that we were going to be stuck with her forever. That
Why would
was
you
not
say
okay
that?
with us because her boyfriend has been living with us now for years and not paid a dime.
That sounds like your fault. You either tell him he's got to pay this amount rent or get the fuck out. Like, you're the one who owns the home. You're the one who owns the place of residence. You should put your foot down and say it. Yeah. Be like, no, he can't remain here unless he pays his rent.
well, have we talked to boyfriend?
Yes.
What has boyfriend said?
He doesn't think that the money that he would give would go to what it needs to go to.
He thinks
Does
that it would
matter
get.
if it's
Nope.
rent?
Doesn't matter at all.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is-
you.
Yeah. Not really, but
Why the f is he? Why is he allowed to stay there? Why have you allowed him to stay there?
His life upbringing wasn't that great, and so
Oh, well.
we took him in.
well, that's
Wow.
But are we
Tears.
taking him in or are we charging him rent? Which one is it?
Well, so originally we took him in, and then we
Talking to him like he's a stray animal, not her boyfriend.
asked him to pay, and it's not a lot, $100 a month. That was it, because we knew he didn't make a lot of money at the time. And so, he paid that for a few.
That's not how you do it. You want to do the other way. You want to go, hey, we're going to need $300 to $400 a month. We're going to start with 3 for these first couple, and then after it, we're going to increase it to 4 because that's about where things are standard are going here for your room here, and that would encourage them to actually pay that more amount. Paying only $100. Buddy, if you can't make $100 rent, you'll never make it in life.
Months, and then it just kind of trickled off. And
my thing is, we took him in when he was a kid, so therefore we didn't charge him rent because he was young. But he's an adult now, so it's like,
But he dictated when to stop paying us, and then I never went back and asked him to start paying again. It's been years now.
So he just said, I'm done paying you. I'm not going to give you rent. I'm going to live here for free. Like a squatter.
Now, since I've gotten a dime from him, so
you've got a professional squatter
so
as your daughter's
you're the one
boyfriend.
That wants them out a bit more.
I mean,
and he's just like,
it's time.
refuses?
I moved out when I was 18. Been on my own, handled myself.
These two people are idiots. They have the easiest ultimatum to make. Hey, we want you out. Secondly, you can pay rent. You have to pay this much. Pick a number. You have to pay at least this much each month. And if you do not, you are kicked out. Done.
Well, it's fine. Doesn't mean they necessarily
it was also
need
a
to
different
move out.
time.
Right.
It was a very different time.
It was.
What was different specifically?
It's just a lot more expensive now.
In which case? Which aspect?
Everything.
But why-
That doesn't, no. A lot more expensive than when? A couple years ago? Because not really. In fact, some areas are actually cheaper.
Living.
Rent.
It's incorrect about everything. Now, buying a house is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Buying
more
a
expensive.
house-
The cost
But
of
not
housing,
renting.
healthcare, education is what has gone
all
up. The cost of everything else in terms of relation to percentage of income has gone down, as in you buying food from when he was a kid. You buying
Yeah.
groceries is down.
And I've always been told not to rent. I've always been told to buy, and
Of
so.
course, that
What,
don't
you're
mean-
telling her
but that means
she
don't-
can't move
but
on unless
that
she
don't mean-
buys?
But
No.
she's not renting either.
But also,
I mean,
with
she's
the
not
amount
paying
of
you
dogs
rent?
I have-
It is a dual income household. It's you and the boyfriend. It's not just you moving out, right?
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is different than just kicking you out of
That
it
too.
Yeah.
with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
With
a
the,
yeah.
with the dogs and the animals, it would be hard for us to find somewhere to go.
So
How many
there's
dogs
ours,
and animals you got?
Yeah.
Well, how many animals?
I have 6 dogs and 2 ferrets.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why you can't rent. That is why you can't rent anywhere, because you don't want to pay the, I would estimate probably $50 per dog per month, $600 a month, or $300 a month extra in rent costs due to pet fees. I can understand that. That just means you have to either A, make more money, or B, give up the dogs, because you obviously can't afford them.
raccoons for a little
Yeah.
while.
And I did have a raccoon.
And see, we have a
until
6-year-old son too that isn't home.
is- yeah.
Okay, they
So
clearly
there's a
want
younger
you out, 'cause this
sibling.
is
Yeah,
insane.
she's gone. She
Get
needs
the
to leave.
fuck out.
And that's the.
It's not your house. And I don't care if you stay there through 25. It's like the parents are down with that. They're
Yeah,
not.
and-
They want you to leave.
Yeah, they're
I'm
not
glad
down
I'm
with
getting
it.
lots of yeahs from you, but
Well, it's very funny that they're saying that now because
What do
they've
you mean?
never said
well,
that
now
to me
I-
before.
really.
Dad has
I don't
spoken
believe
it
that.
to me multiple times. I am
To
the
you.
one who is. I'm okay with her staying with us until she's financially ready to move out.
So you're fine with her forever. That's literally what her sentence just said. I'm fine with her forever if she never makes it out of the womb.
What does that
when
look
they're
like?
financially ready.
So I don't know that will happen until she gets
Well,
a
not with
raise at work.
enablement.
And
I mean, we already did
I am
allow
an
the guy to-
enabler. I know. I'm an enabler.
Hold on.
I-
I'm glad you are both agreeing with me. That makes me feel absolutely thrilled and warm inside. Then why the fuck
But
aren't
you're
you
doing
anything about it?
nothing. If you
'Cause
know
I'm
you're an
weak, I
enabler
guess.
and you're a
Because,
problem, you have to put your foot
Well, I
down.
find
But it
I
needs
just
to be
Beth
done.
specifically told Colton that nobody trusts each other in this family. And the boyfriend doesn't trust anybody in this family. So if there is a lack of trust, if there is a lack of communication, if there is a lack of holding anyone accountable, or just endlessly, if there's nothing here, we can't even trust each other,
Well, I don't
then how
know.
do we?
If there's no trust, here's what you do. I got an easy, simple solution. As if put yourself in the parents. You go to your daughter and her boyfriend, you have them both sit down, you go, okay, so since there's a lack of trust here in this family, we're going to have a relationship here be a little different. Instead of being parents, daughter, and boyfriend, we're going to be renters and you will be tenant. We will give you an amount to pay, and if you don't pay it, we will evict you and kick you out. we will start that process.
Hang on. Now, I don't know where the trust issue came in.
What's
because
this trust
that's
thing,
not,
Beth?
What? Yeah.
The trust thing is with my dad. I don't have
Your-
super bad trust issues with my
What?
mom. It's my dad that I have a lot of trust issues with.
What?
Just because he's not around much, and so
Why is
Why?
that?
Because he's
Trust
working
him?
his
Well,
ass
this is not
off?
around.
I do work quite a bit.
He works quite a bit.
Okay, that's
but,
working. Why
but
is that
not-
trust?
Okay, I think I know where she's going with this. It's the
She
shop
renting lots
time
of
that
motel
it's
No,
rooms?
he-
Then what is this trust?
he's like best friends with my uncle, and he's over there a lot.
Okay, so his
And
brother.
so
What, you
I just
think
don't
him
like,
and his uncle are doing something weird? Then what is
No.
this trust thing? I'm confused how that equals trust. And if that rubs off on your boyfriend and your boyfriend's not paying,
You know, I just realized her brain has the Apple loading rainbow just circling in it forever. It's stuck on a loop because she has nothing but like, oh, but trust. Oh, but there's nothing. Oh, but this. But the brother. Or the uncle. No. Like, there's nothing.
right? And so the boyfriend doesn't even respect the people of the, that is keeping the roof over his head. He's not even paying anything, and the lack of trust because
Correct.
he hangs out with
He has
your
no
uncle,
respect.
which is his
Why should
brother or
that prevent you from
brother-in-law.
paying rent anyway? Why does that matter what I do with the money?
I
If
can't.
you-
Is that what it
can't-
is?
It
Is
doesn't
about
matter.
What he does with the money?
I think so.
What do you
but
mean? You think so?
It
You're the
doesn't
one that said
matter.
You don't trust him.
No, I don't have trust issues with them. It's
No, you said you have trust issues.
You
with
did,
You
you
literally
did.
just said that. You can't just pull that back
Yeah.
now.
I know where
You
my
did
trust
say it.
issues come from with him. So I mean, I can speak to that because, of the spending and spending habits. I mean, who's to say, you go to the gas station and who's to say you're not taking
gas
additional
station
$20 out or,
For what?
I don't. Well, there's just a lot of gas station charges throughout the day.
Why? What are you
And
getting?
I do spend a lot
He's getting fucking taquitos.
on just sundry items, food, drink, cigarettes.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you're killing yourself.
I knew he
All right,
was
buddy,
a
listen.
smoker.
Here, take this. Here we go. Have this energy drink. Grandma's ashes.
It's right
They're-
here. You
Listen,
can
they're
see it in
very
his face.
goony names, but
The
Gamers
hat
Hut is honestly
helps hide
absolutely
it,
delicious.
but
Everyone
he's
that
got
tries
the
them
age right
absolutely loves
here.
them. So no more stopping in and getting your bullshit. I can't make the cigs work for you. That's nasty anyway. But take that. It's
You
40
just
cents
gotta
a
cut
serving with
those.
my discount code, which is 10% off. Get your free samples. Link in the description below at Gamersubs. Just type in my code. But seriously, make your energy drinks at home. It's like making your coffee at home, man.
Thank
It's
you.
it's delicious and it's
Thank
the
you.
best way to save. So no more of this gas station. Because, I would get it. If she's, are you like running the house?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
she's
and then
the
he's just
controller.
taking money.
Right.
And it's for who knows what the. Yeah, I would have trust issues there too. But why don't you bring up
Right.
like
well,
what's going on?
That's part of it too.
Exactly.
I mean, I am tired of doing everything. I mean, I literally do all of it. There is little to no help at the home.
I was gonna argue with that, but I-
What does she mean by that? Does she mean she's doing all the cooking, the cleaning, paying all the bills, moving money around to the proper accounts, shuffling everything? Because if that is, then maybe. But she might also be very crappy with time management skills.
I don't think you can
I
argue
know,
it. There
I
is no
know.
argument there because I literally clean the house, cook the food, take care of the, the
you work?
kids.
But I will
I work
say,
a full-time
I will
job.
say when she does get help,
Okay.
But I'm not
it's
the only guilty one.
And
of
I
not
get
helping.
it. I
That
am
was
a
my
little
next question,
overpowering.
was if
I
she
get
had a
that.
full-time
I
am.
job or
say
not.
is that even when she does get help, she usually backtracks and does it herself anyways. Because she likes it done a specific way.
Helping.
But if
He
you
takes money from the account. Is this your personal account or is this a shared
A
account?
shared account.
Okay, so it's not
Okay.
taking money from your account.
But I am the breadwinner, so
Really?
I am.
Yeah, she makes good
I'm-
money.
I
mean,
make-
she makes good money.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a transport company, tow truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you make?
It's a 1099, so it fluctuates anywhere between 7 to 1,000 a week, roughly.
Anywhere between 45,000 a year.
Net or gross?
Well, so it's 1099.
Are you setting adequate money aside for taxes?
Any financial.
No.
What?
No.
What do you,
She's
what,
just
what
shaking
stinks,
her
Laura?
head.
Well, how do you
No.
even know?
because
she
me and my
wouldn't.
mom, we
Should
talk
you
a
know?
lot about
She knows more than I do.
finances.
Are you?
I'm
I'm
kind
not
of her.
setting money aside. You know that.
I'm kind
didn't
of
say
her.
For
that.
taxes?
Oh, no.
Are you venting to your daughter about your husband's finances, about her father's finances? To your daughter? It's a bit
that may not be
odd.
healthy.
About the expenses?
That's a bit of an
Yes.
unhealthy thing.
How much he spends on a daily basis is outrageous.
Then maybe you should vent to him, not your daughter. It's a good thing to vent to her about it once in a while, but that once in a while is just so she gets it in the mind of, oh, Dad spends like this, and Mom says it's a problem. So let's hope I don't do that in the future too.
I mean, if your paycheck without if your paycheck without tax being taken out is $700 to $1,000 a week, and you go to the gas station and you spend $200 a day, and I'm not exaggerating, it can be up to that much.
What the hell?
It's not $700 to $1,000.
This is a mess. And listen, I do have a
dude
note
smoking
that
like a carton a
Amy
week?
was talking about how she was
Cigarettes?
threatened to
Like,
leave
holy
multiple
crap.
times. Did you even know this?
I did to you.
Yeah.
You know this.
No, I know.
He
Yeah.
knows
No,
this.
did you know this?
She
as
was
the daughter.
present.
You were present. Why?
She was
Why would
older.
we have that? Come
Because
on.
she lives there. I mean,
Because she
that's
lives there.
Yeah,
if
but
she's
go
gone, she
somewhere,
would-
you freaks. What the? Why do you want to do that in front of your dog?
Just because you live there doesn't mean everything has to happen in front of everybody who lives there. You idiots. Jesus. Maybe this is a throuple.
The intervention
Intervention
type of
type
situation.
Tell me what happened. This
So-
is important.
He was making not so great choices.
What were you
And
doing, Nicholas?
Gotta be specific here. Words, come on, you're on a podcast.
Who's
that
gonna
one.
say something? Who's gonna tell me what the is going on? In this small house with 6 people.
Yeah. He had a drug problem.
4 people and a
about
dozen animals.
5-6 years ago.
That's when you threatened to leave. Nothing sooner.
No, that was when I threatened. It was either rehab or I was leaving.
Oh, good. And
He went to rehab.
good.
Yeah.
I am happy to hear
Yes,
that.
that was. So she was there because it was kind of an intervention type thing.
And they pulled
And
me
she
in the
was
living
old
room,
enough.
and I automatically thought it was just a divorce because I had no idea.
Because I was
of
going away for
anything.
30 days.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? Which
What
one?
was I not?
Huh? Really? All of them?
I mean, not all of them, but and weed and all that was.
Oh, you know,
yeah,
meth and weed.
yeah, yeah. So,
Just
You've
meth
been
and
clean
weed.
ever since? Good lad.
Right.
Happy to hear that. What a dysfunctional household, huh? How big
But-
is this house
but-
with 6
and-
people and 1,000 animals?
So we have 6 dogs, 2 ferrets, 5
how
people
big's
under
the
the
place?
It's a 3-bedroom trailer with one
about
room.
18
laundry.
Trailer?
It's a double wide trailer park trailer. That's it. It's a double wide with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and the middle area is like a shared area. I grew up in one, and yeah, that's not a house you want that many animals. We had a lot in ours. Actually, at our highest, we had 11. Correction, we had 13 cats in it at the highest amount. However, at that high amount, 6 of them were like newborn kittens. So 6 of them were, Trojan horsed on the way in from their mother, who I also have. I love their mother. She's been in a couple of the videos. She's not in the room right now. But yeah, and at our highest of adult cats, there was 11. And that was pretty wild. The hardest thing with that, I would say, was when we were trying to sell the house, and for doing any open houses, we were moving all the cats and litter boxes and making things vanish to make it look a little better. And so we had to figure out how to move 11 cats out of the house several different times. Gotta say, the day we were able to move them into the new house and I'd never had to shift them back in and out, all of them at once, was the best day ever. And I hope I'll never have to shift them all at once again. But yeah, that many animals, especially the dogs alone, the 6 of those no, you can't have that in a trailer. I don't know how anyone thought that was a good idea, but this is animal abuse at this point.
But we don't even have that now because a tree fell on our house.
A tree
Sunday
fell on our.
night.
So
Oh.
we had Sunday night straight line
Just a
was
few days
Sunday.
before
Sunday.
this.
This Sunday?
This Sunday.
Oh, for f***ing sake, where do you
So-
guys live now?
Where
We're
you
couch hopping at the moment.
With
We're
all the
one-
animals?
Basically,
Staying with
no,
my
right now.
parents at the moment.
How are you with that?
And with
Because-
all the
Large of a
animals?
crew.
Why do you
So-
want to live there? Why haven't you tried to get the f*** out? Now I'm putting more blame on you.
yeah,
What the f*** is
it
wrong
is-
with you?
Yeah.
Why are you staying there? I would want to escape immediately, drive away. What are we talking about? We had an intervention 5 years ago. What
This is the kind of situation where once the tree falls on the house, you should already be in your brain thinking, all right, I gotta leave. Maybe even give up a couple of the dogs, get down to like maybe 2 of them, 3 of them if you really can't decide, and you get the other ones in, even if it's just a temporary, just find them a temporary home that they can stay somewhere that'll be good for them and allow you to have less on your plate, less stress, so you can figure out what the fuck you're gonna do.
were you, like 17? Like
I would have even maybe went to go
your
live in the
boyfriend,
car.
Don't you want intimate, private space with your boyfriend, as in, you know,
It's
him
free.
sticking it
I have
inside
no
of her?
rent.
And
I have no rent.
Dad over there.
That's been walked in on a few times.
Okay, that's TMI.
you walked
Not
in
really.
and did one?
I knocked on the
She
door.
did.
I knocked on the
Oh my
door.
gosh.
And
It was
Block off your door. If you don't have a lock, put something behind it that slows the opening, so that way, if you're in there having fun, when you hear the door move, you can go, hey, not right now. Busy. Not decent. A combination of any set of those words would help.
yes.
Girl, how is that not dramatic enough to get the fuck out?
because it's free rent and I've
Free
maxed out
rent
my
and no
credit card.
privacy and 1,000 animals and a trailer that doesn't even exist anymore.
And it's only free rent because you quit paying.
For interventions and no fight or trust happen.
I put
Free
myself
rent
in a
is worth
position where
that?
I can't. I put
Free-
myself in a position
And
where I
what's
can't.
that? What about you
The
and your boyfriend, though?
4,000
What the f does your boyfriend do? Maybe he should be the fourth one at this table.
He should
He
be.
should. Yeah.
What is he, a coward?
Oh,
Yes,
good.
I got a
He-
strong yes from
He
Amy.
couldn't get off work. He's
Oh.
he's
He couldn't get off work. I'm sure if they had said that to the financial audit team, they might have been able to pull some strings and get him at least, compensated for his work day.
the
I don't think he wants to be called out because he knows he's in the wrong by not paying rent and not.
Yeah, he
I mean,
obviously is
I
in
don't
the
think
wrong
he
for
thinks
that.
that not paying rent is really that big
He
of a deal.
should.
Well,
It
I
is.
think you're in love.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So you probably can't see much.
Yeah, she's in love and she has blinders on. She's completely biased and she can't see past him. Boyfriend, I love him. He loves that there's no rent here. La-di-da.
Yeah.
Sure.
side.
Yeah.
This is a mess. And then, okay, there's the other kid, very young kid,
6.
which
That's my
also
fault.
lines up with, I mean, you were f***ed up when this kid was born?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were vibing with that?
Well,
You were letting
It's
meth
okay,
head
man.
knock
It's
you up?
good now.
Yeah.
You were hiding that?
Oh, for
He was
Mom
gonna
was
hide that
letting
well.
meth head
Not
knock
well
her
enough.
up.
Not well enough.
I
No,
thought
he
I
thought
did.
he was.
Yeah, but-
He thought he was, but no,
How
I
long
knew.
was it?
been a long time.
Huh?
Did it for a long time.
Really? How'd you find out?
I found it a couple times
Couple
Oh.
times.
over the
Right.
years,
Glad you guys
and
did the intervention. I really
yes. But I found it a couple times,
Well,
and,
it had to come
and
to
it
that
was
for me
well,
to-
and it was because
change,
he
you know?
wasn't going to, and
Yeah.
I knew
And he
that
wasn't
because
gonna
I
work.
threatened. All I did was empty threats, which was
Yeah.
enabling him, and I get that.
We're kind
I'll-
of doing that here
you know.
with something
Yeah,
that's not
you
as
very
bad,
much are, but
obviously. But
it
I feel like we're kind of
it is as bad, but not in the same category. It is just as bad in the sense that they will screw their entire financial life up and their financial futures of both parties here, the mom and the dad, by, living under their roof and continuing to drain little bit by little bit of their resources until that pile has gone down and down and down and it's dwindled to nothing, to when they want to retire they can't, or she has to support them, and all of a sudden now she screwed their later financial part, screwed her early one, and now they're going to wind up screwing her later one, and she won't have anything to fall back with.
getting that here. You guys are pushing more so him to get her to move the fuck out, but we're not really actually doing anything to achieve this.
Well, now she has no choice but to because we
No.
don't have a
Yeah,
home.
we don't have a home.
Right.
Yeah, but you're living
So-
with your mother. It's just gonna
We
be.
are.
It's another situation where it's like we
Yeah.
can just do it comfortably.
Yes and no. They're
Yes and no.
they're different people.
What?
They're just kind of two-faced in a way, and they can be a little
Two-faced.
rude at times, and it's not something that we want to.
I
don't wanna be
I
there
think
for
they can be
forever.
challenging, but that's how
Challenging.
parents are. I mean,
But it's because they don't want us living in their home forever.
Yeah,
you
and
know
I
what
know
mean?
I
So
get
it's-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
we're invading their space. I mean,
Yeah.
granted,
But see, that's how
given
we
the
feel to them.
situation.
Y'all should feel the same to us. That y'all are invading our space. And y'all.
Well, yeah, but y'all haven't made me feel that way. I'm sure if y'all
I'll have
did
to
make,
try then, I guess, huh?
Well, you're never home to tell me that, anyways.
You're never home.
no,
I work a lot. Man.
He's not.
Yeah.
He works
many
weird
hours a
hours.
week?
So bring
Very
in.
weird.
I'm sorry. What was your net again on a monthly basis? No, what comes in on a monthly basis before
Yeah,
we
it's
set
like-
aside money for taxes?
It was
which we don't.
45.
Anywhere. I mean, if you went with 1,000, which it's been a while since that's happened, and hit 1,000, that'd be 4,000. But
I'm probably putting
probably
in
anywhere between
65 hours a week, roughly.
35.
Okay, and crashing your tow truck, I'm being told.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Once.
The tow truck.
yeah,
Yeah. Fell
And
asleep
hang out
coming
with
back
the
to
uncle.
Dallas.
There was no drug problem with
What?
the uncle, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Tow truck.
yeah.
Yeah. Fell
And
asleep
hang out
coming
with
back
the
to
uncle.
Dallas.
There was no.
Fell asleep on one of my jobs. What? You drive a tow truck, mister. What? You can't be doing that.
Drug problems with the uncle, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But that was what? Yeah, I think you had two accidents, actually.
One, the
But-
dump truck.
Oh, the dump truck.
Yeah, not
Oh.
tow truck.
That's
Well, so I'm confused. 4,000 hits his
Crashing a
account.
tow truck
correct.
and a dump truck.
Okay. What do you do, Amy?
Or at least
I'm an
scraping
office
them
manager.
up.
Okay, what do you make?
I just
You know, I would believe her position as an office manager. I would more believe she's HR.
currently got a raise, so I make $82,000 a year.
Damn.
By the way, she
Yeah, by the
attempts
way.
to
Why
boss
are we in a trailer?
people around.
So there's a long story
And
behind that.
has
But
no
Don't need that.
spine.
But Little
Well-
Rock is not an expensive place.
No.
so we purchased the 5 acres right next to my parents.
So we're already
Oh, I see why they just ran over to her parents' house. They own the land right next to it. Gotcha. Well, I will say, buying that much land is not bad. Having the land to be able to utilize, and do stuff with is good if you can afford it smartly enough.
Anyway,
Right.
And
They
there were
love
two.
it.
There
They
were
like
t-
it.
There were 2
They love
homes.
us.
I thought you said they're two-faced.
They are, but they do love us.
So
There's
they
two-faced, but
pretend
It's my
to.
grandpa. My grandma's great.
Yeah,
My
what's
grandpa-
your grandpa doing?
Being a
It's
grandpa.
just being a douche.
Yeah.
The words that he uses, and
What was he
tries to
saying?
piss
What
somebody
words?
off.
What's he saying to you?
So
He likes to stir the pot,
This week,
you know.
we've been living with him, and the remote, he couldn't find the remote, so he texts in the family
For the
group
TV.
chat, asking, and everybody says no. And then what did he say?
They don't know
He
where it
said
is.
he's not the only one living there now.
He just likes
So
little jabs.
No,
How
I
old
think
is he?
That's
he is 68.
But he
Really?
doesn't act that way with me.
But
That's not. For them being in their 40s, yeah, Grandpa had them young.
he doesn't, and I don't think
He had him in
really.
his
I think
late-
she
late
is just
teens, early
negative towards
20s.
it and took that
Well,
as
because he's always negative. Yeah.
right. But I think you took that wrong. I don't think that he meant anything by it. But
does
and
like to
he's,
stir- he
and
likes
he's
to
not
start shit
wrong.
and
He's
then
not
walk
the only
away.
one living
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, what hits your account
Okay.
per month?
1148 a week is what I make
Okay. Okay.
So-
Gross or net?
net.
Cool. Times 52 divided by 12. Average it out. Cool. Just about $4,974. Very
And
good.
then I also, so on top of the 82,000,
You do more stuff.
we just started. one of 2 people that got put into a profit sharing at the company.
oh, you
So I am.
Okay,
One of
why?
2. So they were doing some restructuring, and for people that have been there, I've been there for almost 15 years.
The little text said insane Freudian slip because she said they were Jewing instead of doing.
And so they were doing it as like an incentive or extra. But this is so
Okay.
new that I don't know.
Well, we
what
won't
that's
use it for now
gonna
then.
entail.
Beth,
So-
what do you do?
I am a teller at the bank.
Bank teller.
And I
Bank
make
teller.
about $2,500 a month.
Net? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. What does the boyfriend do? You could move out on Little Rock with that.
Yeah.
It would be a little tight, but you could.
Yes, and he sprays for bugs. He's
Yeah, it happens. I got
those Okay.
people that come
mosquito
over.
technician.
Yep.
And he makes about. He just got his lowest paycheck today, and that was $700.
Why? Because it's ours?
No, so he makes commission or hours. So
Okay,
lowest
so
is
what's
21.
net? Or what's his average?
We're not combined, so I really don't know.
Okay, what are we trying to do here? You've been with him for 4 years. What are we trying to do?
6.
Because I want 6 years.
Six.
I'm trying to get you
Even
to
worse.
this house
Thank
and
you.
actually start your life. And he really wants this to happen. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
your dad does
And
not
That's
want you. He
enough
wants you to
time.
come over.
Yeah.
And he wants you to come over,
Well,
but that's it. Does not live there forever.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been talking, me and him, because we're
Glad you're
trying. We're
talking.
trying to get a trailer. We went and applied.
All right, what is
Why
this
are you
trailer
gonna
stuff?
copy
Why
them
are
and
you-
do
why are you
this?
guys doing trailer stuff?
What, are you going to buy the plot of land next to your parents and stick a trailer right on that one too? And copy paste? Like, what are we doing?
Hang on. So as far as we go, when we bought the 5 acres, there were 2 houses on the property. One was a trailer, one was a house.
And then
Okay,
the
what's
shop.
the
They had
house?
it. Well, it's
The
an
house
older
needs
home.
work?
It's huge, and it's 5 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 living.
Then why haven't you
upstairs.
been renovating
okay,
and
but
working
somebody was already
to move
in there
there?
renting. it.
Oh.
So we
Are
already
they
had a
now?
renter
No.
there. No.
Then why aren't you guys there?
There's so much work need to be done.
Because the
But you can't
renter
live
Then
there
do the
temporarily?
work.
Well, the renter destroyed it.
Why are you trying to get a trailer? Is it on the same
Well,
property?
It would be on.
So
it
you're
would be-
you're not really moving out. You're just
No.
becoming a next door neighbor essentially.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
No,
now
you're
deal with
becoming
that?
a
I can deal with
property
it next
leader.
door.
Do you not want any independence or like I'm so confused. Do you want to
We-
like go live your life at all?
Not really.
It's like you kind of. Oh, when I'm an infantilized 21-year-old competition and my opponent is this.
I mean,
Why?
because if my
It's good to
mom
get some
ever
life
needs
experience and
anything-
world experience.
Yeah.
You,
And what I was also going to say before the Squidward meme distracted me was, I understand her want to be like, oh yeah, I want my parents as nearby neighbors, as something like that, just to have them around for, maybe babysitting purposes when she has a kid eventually. But you also have the realistic thing in the world of, do your parents want you that close? Do you, want to have the same neighbors that your parents have? Do you want to be in that same area? And if all those questions are yes, sure, by all means, it might be a really good idea. Is the city your parents are in have good growth for job opportunities for you and your boyfriend? Like, there's so many other things to think
go
about.
home, even if you live on the other side of the city. I'm not saying move to California, but like
I just like being close.
you
I've
can
always
still be.
lived close.
Little Rock's not that big.
You can
But
be
why would
close,
you leave
but
if
not
you got
be
your rent
next
paid
door.
for and all this, food.
Well, I agree. I'm trying to get her.
Isn't he the one who wants her out? But he's also, well, why would you leave if you have no rent and all your stuff is paid for? Like, then maybe you should quit doing that for her.
So she can
That's
get
what I'm
some
saying.
life experience and learn some discipline.
Yeah. I mean, we went and applied for trailer loans.
Already, you and the
Yes.
boyfriend, you don't even know what he makes.
Thursday.
You can't even tell me.
No, but
That
yeah,
is true.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I don't
agree.
know what
That's
he
scary.
makes.
Yeah.
But he,
That's
I know he
insane.
makes significant more than me. I
So-
know
So why doesn't he pay any fucking rent?
He's out
the
selling
low
right now.
end. I'm sorry.
He's out selling right now.
Working.
Yeah.
Then we're calling him in the post show.
Okay.
Yep,
He's a big
we're
part of
gonna
this
call him in the
conversation.
post
He
show,
is, yeah.
He's not even respecting your parents at all.
and I'm
No,
excited
he's
for that
bought it.
post show. And if you are too, stick around for the tail end of this video because we're gonna react to that too. Bring your own footage, we'll sync it up, and we'll have a good old
Few
time.
things.
And he helps
for
around
the
the house.
home. As far as like,
You guys like him living
Vacuum.
there?
He's
That's
gonna
a
say
no.
no, but they're best friends.
That's a no.
They-
know
Well,
about
we're not
best
best friends, but we're
friends,
friends.
but
I'll tell you, he's grown
they
from a
talk.
child to
A man.
at least an older child.
he's
Ah,
well,
there
he's
you
gotten
go.
better over the years.
So I could
will
deal with
say
him, and
that.
we started out as because we felt he needed a better home, but that was when he was a kid,
Why'd
Hey,
you
meth
pull
man,
the fucking,
the kid needed a
come
better
on,
life.
You pulled the stepsister video on. You totally did. You're like, oh no, stepbrother, I'm not wearing panties right now.
Just about if they
You're
took him in like that.
no.
They brought him in
Hey,
as a
hey,
fucking.
hey.
Well,
Yeah.
we
didn't
We
even
were
know he
friends.
wasn't his brother for a while.
okay, but that's because he was yeah.
You suck with money, so you down like that.
Uh,
By these people.
Online,
I mean,
that jumped too far.
Well,
YouTube, that jump ahead feature really
And
fucked that one up.
step
How much further into this did we go? Jeez, YouTube.
get or 10%. Caleb.
There.
but that's because he was
That's-
Jeez, YouTube's jump ahead feature skipped like an extra minute of
itty,
this.
and he's been around since he was
That's the
itty
first
bitty, but
time
that's
it's ever
because-
been really bad.
How itty bitty?
been
Like, he was like,
born,
what,
basically.
Well, that if it's 6 years,
Yeah,
he
he
would
was
have been
one.
one when we
Huh?
brought him
yeah,
in.
my son. Yeah.
Our son.
Wait, whoa. Who are we talking about?
The son,
Our
not
son.
the
Yeah, our
boyfriend,
son,
not
my
the
brother.
son.
brother was
mean,
one
I mean-
when we started
Oh,
dating. Yes.
I heard that.
No.
So how long has this other person been there?
He has been there for basically the whole 6 years that we've been together. We were together for 4 months.
So
and then he
you
moved
did.
in.
You did pull this like
No, we
stepbrother
were-
fucking thing.
We were friends before he moved in.
Friends.
Yeah.
Then he moves in and you start sleeping with the guy
And
that moved in.
We were dating for
Come
4
on.
months.
We said
before he-
friends.
Well, yeah, we were friends, and then we started dating for 4 months, and then he moved in.
And he's been with us since.
And you wanted to move in the guy she was dating at like
We
15,
didn't
16?
want to, and we didn't know.
It kind of just happened. He stayed the night one night,
And
and
then
then
just
he
never
went
left.
home.
Do they even know his true age? Because this is just weird. If he wasn't, the same age as her and he was a couple years older, this just became a situation that I don't like. I don't like the details here. This is... Yuck.
And then he stayed the night again and just never
But
left.
the kid's home life was horrible. I mean,
Okay,
so,
which I get that, but also just dating your daughter
but
too.
at
It
a
wasn't
point,
like a.
yeah, it's like you're an adult, move out. You know, you're
I
not
do
our
agree
kid.
with
Yeah,
that.
but not now.
You can't even
6
tell me how much
years
money's making,
ago.
yet you're trying to get on a loan with him
That's
right
what he
now
was
for a
meaning.
trailer.
I know he makes
so-
money. I just don't know
What? You
his
just told me his last
average pay.
paycheck was $700.
And that's the lowest because
Cool.
when it rains.
But is
What if it
the average-
continues to do that for the next 6 months? That's not a lot of money.
Hey, like I don't know, and you can't give me a number. I mean, I know there's lots of
There's
drama
lots of
and whatnot
issues.
in this house, and this house is chaotic. And I know you guys just got in a big fight over you took money from the joint account, and you gave it to your brother or her brother. You gave it to her brother.
He does it with friends too. It's not just my brother.
So she's trying to manage the household finances, and, you
And
just
you're
take
giving money
out of it and
away.
Just give it to people.
Not only does he
Well,
take money and give it to other people, but he also takes money and uses it for gambling. Which I'm not saying that she doesn't either.
He's a
Yeah.
gambler,
Yeah.
a degenerate.
What the fuck are you doing gambling? Why? What are you doing? What is this gambling?
He's
What does
He's
it
doing
look like?
scratchers.
It's online, the online game.
Oh, no.
Slot machine online?
Yeah.
I figured he was going to be a scratcher guy at the gas station, and that's also was going to be eating into the amount he spends or adding to it.
How much are you spending on this?
Way too much.
How much?
Honestly, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
No. I
doesn't
don't know
know.
anything about our finances, really. That's the bad thing.
Wait, you
Then why the fuck are you
like
gambling?
it too?
I do. Yeah.
You both
That's
suck.
why we're still in a trailer.
Just as bad. Or, well,
I'm being told thousands.
Hey, just so everybody in the audience is aware, the lottery, any online casinos, gambling, that's all considered a tax on the poor. It's a hidden tax on the poor because you're having fun while doing it. But it's literally just a tax on poor people, and you can learn that once you realize the majority of big lotto winners, like Jeffrey Epstein won it twice. Like, are we serious here?
A week. Now
So,
I understand why we're making no progress in life.
correct.
That's
Okay.
So-
I mean, this
so
must be
he-
devastating. to
And
your
now
parents.
I know why they're not kicking her out. Because they're too degenerate gambling that they're like, well, we do worse than her.
to do that. I would.
They do need to have her pay rent.
Yes, it's thousands a week, but some of that. I mean, there are winnings to it. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I won 60,000.
Not even close.
Not even close to the amount you've spent, I bet. I can almost... hilariously, I would make a wager and say they have lost more than they've spent.
The net though.
Or than they've
Well,
earned.
she did
Probably
win
break
I
it
did
down
win
at this point.
$60,000.
yeah, but if they're doing thousands
One
a week,
time.
that would
And
still
that
be
probably
negative.
required a
And
tax
agree.
payment
It's
on it.
Definitely.
Especially on
That's-
slots. That's one of the
probably the
literal
only
most addictive
reason-
things.
It's probably
Yeah.
the only reason I even know about the financial situation because she won the 60 grand. If she wouldn't have won that, like I built a budget
After
for
she
them and
spent
that
how
was
many
over
tens
a
of
year.
thousands?
Yeah, that
You
was a
built
year.
a budget for
But-
them.
Well, you got double that.
Well,
and
it
doing
seems
that.
like your budget
And
sucked.
he's not won 60.
No,
grand.
I didn't win.
But he I think mine
This is
right
sitting
now is
there
probably
just like
worse.
next to each other, just
any
Slots
downtime,
sometimes.
any downtime.
Ugh.
He'll be in the bathroom playing it.
what the fuck?
Well, yeah, he has more downtime than me.
You're,
so
you're addicted.
I
Yeah,
thought
when
you just said
driving.
you work like
Yeah.
80
I thought he
hours a
worked
week.
65
Right.
hours a week.
What? Where's the downtime?
Well, well, when he works, he'll go to the gas station and he will sit at either McDonald's or the
Sometimes,
gas.
play the
No,
game.
not sometimes. It's all the
On
time.
his break.
And he'll sit there in the bathroom for hours. You will watch Life 360,
Hours.
and he will be at the same location for an hour and a half,
Just gambling.
gambling, watching
Gambling.
YouTube. I don't know what he's doing in there. He'll do the same thing when he gets home. He'll sit.
He didn't give up the drugs. He didn't give up the drugs. And I just had that realization by this view of his eyes. He's trying to hide it with this hat. This wide-brimmed. It's almost like he's trying to have it cover his entire face so that you can't see him like if he's a Star Wars Imperial officer. Like, come on. Buddy. These eyes are the eyes of someone who is still doing something. I don't know if he's still doing meth, but he's at least still smoking weed. Because the cigarettes aren't going to age him that quickly. Unless he is like a couple packs a day. Like, seriously. He's still on drugs.
In the bathroom for 4 hours when the tree
No.
came through the house. He was on the pot.
That
and he had
would
been
make
there for
me.
3
That would
hours.
make me think
Yeah.
drugs.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's the gambling.
In the
So you
bathroom?
trade
Well,
one addiction for
Ask him for his phone. Get his phone time. Get his phone time. It'll tell you if he's on that app for those amount of hours.
the other,
So
right?
this is why Beth thinks you
Let
don't
me
want to
see
be
it.
around them.
No.
correct.
Well, maybe.
I do too. I mean, we feel that way. That's
Do you
how
not want to be around them?
No, I don't
I
enjoy
don't
being
think
around.
he does. I don't.
If you're
I
sitting
think
in
he
the
wants
bathroom,
no
say no.
responsibility in life. Like he has little,
I do have
it's
little responsibility.
Little responsibility. The only thing
But
he
I-
has to do is get my son on the bus in the morning, and I lay everything out. I have
But
his
that's not
lunch
'cause
ready
I
to go.
haven't
I have his
tried
backpack
to get responsible.
His clothes are laid out. You literally have to get him dressed and on the bus. That's it.
Okay.
That's
And
it.
he's sick,
That's
so he
little
should be able
no
to dress
responsibility.
himself
You don't cook, you
90%
don't clean,
of
you
the
don't
way.
take care of the
I
bills,
don't
you don't
cook
take
'cause
care
you're a
of
good cook.
anything.
You just
I
give him that
understand I
double check
cook,
for
but
the other
it'd be
10%.
nice to have a break every now and again.
The last
to
time that he
breathe.
did
But
something,
even
he
when I
swept
try
and she
and
came
get-
behind him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
When I
well,
try, I've tried to take responsibility, quote unquote, from her so she could have a lesser amount of responsibility, and she doesn't want to give it up.
She is.
Or she gives it up, and then she comes right behind me, and I didn't do it right. So
Well, he didn't know that, so thanks.
But it was funny. I had to throw it in there.
You have sex with your stepbrother.
Caleb.
yes,
Not
she's
really,
very- not
but
controlling,
kind
but
of.
she does. Like I know my position. She
Yeah,
runs
but
the
every time there was
household.
an onboarding call, you were too busy to join
true.
any of them.
That's
Well,
right.
He
Taking
felt that he
adults
had
and
nothing.
gambling.
He thought he had nothing important to say.
That's for us to determine.
Like as far as financial stuff, I have no clue. Like I don't know it's a problem until she calls me and says, "Hey, don't spend any money."
Hey, buddy, don't spend any money ever again. Period. Done. You can get gas in your car. That's it. There's your new rules. Can you handle that? No? All right, fine. Then the family splits.
On this account, or don't
Yeah,
spend
well,
any
why
money.
don't you just tell him he's not allowed to go gift other money to people? So
We
what is
have.
this?
Yeah.
I want to get back to that. What is that? What is happening?
So
I'm a sucker.
my brother also has a gambling addiction.
He's the one that
And-
showed
I was
you.
about to say the brother better have fucking cancer or something. But the brother's just a degenerate too. We got a whole family of degenerates. Wonderful. Generational degenerates.
Property?
No, he's in. No,
He might as well be.
he's in a
He's the one that showed the
family
game to them.
home, so he pays little to no rent.
Ah.
He also got like
What's a
his
family
truck
home?
repossessed.
Her
and
parents, her
he's-
family.
It's
owns
a
the
group
house.
home
He's
he's
the one
in.
who got my husband initially onto the.
Meaning he either just has a bunch of roommates and they subsidize a nice cheap rent that way, or he's been placed in a home because it's a little special.
Gambling app.
What is the app?
I don't know if you need to.
I don't know. It's not
So-
me. I'm
This
getting
is-
thumbs up in the back.
And it started probably about three and a half years ago when that happened. Well, where I'm going with it, as far as going back to my brother and the money lending, he spends all his money on gambling or whatever.
Well, living
Then
at home.
guess he's not
basically, with
doing
the
that.
parents on their
Well,
property.
he pays
He
He
hardly
pays
anything
next
in
to
rent.
nothing on rent.
he lives on at
This
my.
is a family of losers. I'm sorry, right? You're a loser. You're a loser. I mean, you work, but you sit in the. You don't even interact with your family. His brother's a loser. Your grandpa's a loser, and you delegate
Yeah, she delegates like,
like
a loser.
You don't delegate, and then you complain about not delegating.
And I know I'm an enabler.
No, you don't delegate, and then you complain about how no one does anything after you don't delegate because you complain
Exactly.
about
I don't
delegating.
delegate because if
That's not done right.
No, because if I delegate, I've delegated for him to take the trash out, and he won't do it.
Oh, well, he
for
didn't do
a
it
day
right?
Why don't you
before-
take out the
because
trash?
it's when I say I want something and I delegate, I want it done right then, not.
Well, that's
2 or
not
3
how
hours
everything
from now.
works. I mean, if you say,
Yeah,
"Hey, can you
you-
take
Well,
out the
then I
trash
can do
today?"
it myself.
Okay, well then that's fair.
Then do it yourself and don't fucking complain like a bitch.
But then
Because you
bitch about
don't
it.
get to just
Okay,
demand
well-
something's done in the second.
Simple.
Yeah.
He's your husband, not a robot. If you want things done that second, get a slave or a robot. But only one of those is legal to have nowadays.
Like, I agree, don't take a whole day, but hey, can you take out
Right.
the trash this afternoon?
Right.
Or
It's like
I don't
this
know.
afternoon.
No. So I asked him to do the floors for me. It took him 3 days.
But they got done?
It doesn't matter. It took him 3 days. We were sitting there
not a big
walking on
place.
dog hair for 3 days,
And then I came home from work and did it
and then it needed to be done again, huh?
and then I came behind you and.
and redid it.
Yeah.
To be honest, the floors, when you have that many animals, that's like a daily thing. You should be cleaning those daily. You have too many animals in that house in that small of a house to not clean daily. Like there's many people in the house. You could literally delegate a schedule and be like, "Hey, if you don't do your stuff, you're going to pay more in rent cuz now I'm going to have to clean up the slack." Make it that way. Be like, "All right, you're going to either pay this much in rent and do these chores, or you're going to you're going to pay this much in rent and you won't do any chores." Like make them have some kind of give and take.
Redid it. I was laughing. She was
Yeah.
just.
Okay, so how much is he giving to the
Do
brother?
people really not know
It's
how
not-
to
There
use
was a
their
big fight that
head?
came from
Well,
this?
it's
Yes.
at inconvenient times.
A
'cause I
couple
didn't
weeks
tell her
ago.
ahead of
Yes.
time.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
So I saw that there was money given to my
Withdrawn?
brother through our account because he will
And
cash
granted-
app it to him.
I've been told
Uh-huh.
not to do it.
And I have
Well, how am I supposed to say no to the brother-in-law? You know, because we're
no.
friends.
Yeah, like how she said, "Hey, can I have money to gamble?" No. "Hey, can I have money because I need to pay my rent because I spent all my money gambling?" No, you're an idiot. Learn your lesson this time.
I practically
Without being a dick.
beg
Just say you
him.
can't.
I beg him to not give my brother and his friend
'Cause it takes-
money, and he does
And
it
his
anyway.
friend-
So
He does
what
pay
is the
back.
point of me?
He does pay it back.
But
He
in
pays
like
it
2
back
weeks.
3 weeks later.
Yeah. And by that
So-
time,
Well,
we need it way soon.
Which is why
And the problem is I don't know our finances, so I don't
Then you can't give money randomly, dumbass. Dumbass.
know what position
But
we
if I
are.
ask you not to do it, repeatedly have asked you not to do it, repeatedly begged you not to do it, and the very next day you're doing it. So why? That's just a battle I'm
guess
never
I'm-
going to win.
This man will never learn unless she divorces him. That's the thing I've just had the realization after that is like if this is all true and she has told him repeatedly and then he's literally gone and done it the following day, she will have to divorce him and make him have his own account that he has to look at before he learns anything.
What's a
I just can't be a
gut?
dick.
I know you're not walking out the door, but gut. Pretend 100% is you're walking out tomorrow. 0%.
Bro's in
is
his
you would
40s
never even
acting like a
consider walking out.
teenager.
Give
Oh.
me where you're at.
100%.
Honestly.
I'm not walking out.
So 0%.
0%.
Really?
So he can literally do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and she will never leave. Wow. Strong, independent woman right there, everybody. Woohoo! Feminism won the day. Woo woo. No, it didn't. Fuck
So you
you.
would be willing to put up with any of this forever for the rest of your life? Not a single, not even 1%.
Yeah, 0.
Well, I wouldn't do it to
That's
her.
crazy.
That's fine.
What do you mean you are? What do
You are.
Well, you, well,
Oh, wait, huh? No, I'm saying
You
everything that's going
are.
on. I'm not going back to what was happening in the past. But,
I
you're taking money-
love him. He's the father of my children.
Yeah, but you
I
also
mean,
just had to open up another bank account so we couldn't have access to it. That's not screaming
Yeah, that's
trust.
not
That's
good.
not screaming bond for life.
That's screaming, get this basket so I can run for the hills if I need be.
That's crazy. Your daughter knows more about the household finances than he does.
that is true. But he's not there. And I have tried.
And yet you're not even considering
hang on,
1%.
because I have tried to go over finances with him a few times.
And yet you're at 0%?
better be a 0%.
Really?
Well, I don't
And
want my,
if
shouldn't
I
be.
were
I
in
like
her shoes, I would be at like 85%. I'm ready to leave. My bags are half packed. Like, come on. This man is a loser.
Yeah, she
I
should be at
agree. I'm not
0%.
saying it should be at 100%, but there's a lot in between there. 0% is
I keep
crazy
playing
with
it.
someone
Wait,
who's
wait,
never
yeah.
there.
Well, when the
Cigarettes,
drugs were in place,
meth.
yes, I was there.
She was, yeah.
I was
Well,
at
I
a
understand
Gambling,
that, but
But,
spending
he's never
hundreds at a
there.
gas
You have a
station
young
for,
kid. Young
for
kid.
food
Yeah.
instead of just
It is different.
Young kid.
Making
I
his
would
own
want
lunch.
You to be there.
And I try and get there. Anytime
Does he
I'm
try
not working.
to get there?
Yeah, when I'm not working.
The other day, perfect
When you're not
example.
working,
the other day,
sure.
he was going to be going 45 minutes away and back, and my son and I
Hour
were
and a half,
sitting
not
there,
bad.
and I was like, "Hey, it's Friday night. You know, when Dad goes back to the shop, when he's got to go make the run, we'll just go with him because it was like 7:00 Friday night. We could spend some time together since they don't spend a lot of time together. We as a
And
family
Dad didn't
don't.
want to do that, did he?
And I was like, well, when your dad calls me, because he was supposed to, we'll go ride with him. That phone call never came.
Why?
Well,
And then
because-
I called him, and he was already at the location.
Yeah.
So it was, to me, it was an ample
Why?
opportunity for us to spend time together when we haven't been able to. And yeah,
well,
that kind of hurt.
I thought I could get done in enough time to be home and spend some time, and it didn't work out.
Oh,
that way.
ra-
So I
rather
should have
than just-
gone.
There's
Yeah,
little.
that's my
Well,
fault.
he doesn't.
I'm
He
bad
doesn't
about it.
answer his phone.
I'm bad about not making
He
phone
doesn't.
calls.
His phone will die.
Very free.
That's because he spends too much time on his phone gambling or doing drugs in the bathroom. I don't know. We'll
Won't
figure
know
that
where
out.
He's at.
Is this not all extra sketchy with spending like an hour and a half?
I
at
want to.
McDonald's?
I want to read some comments. Hey, go away. These people don't need your budget. They need rehab and therapy. Caleb wasn't around to guide me last week. Now I'm homeless and making firm payments on my meth tent. 6 dog, 5 people, and meth in a 3-bedroom trailer that a tree fell on. Finally, an episode we can all relate to. Parents giving up all their time to working and gambling. The 6-year-old son is being raised by 6 dogs. For real. As a recovering drug addict, married to a recovering drug addict, hours in the bathroom is for sure drugs. I agree.
Spending 4 hours in the bathroom and phone dying all the time.
I usually get.
That's just so sketchy.
Yeah.
I think that he traded one addiction for the other.
Probably.
I do spend a lot of time on my
Most likely.
Probably.
Well, he watches YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
it's
my
so
goodness.
bad. It's so.
Maybe you should watch some more Financial Audit.
He
So
plays it
bad.
at full volume and he'll sit there and laugh.
Oh, you're like an immigrant.
So loud.
I'm immature when it comes to.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to the videos.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
say
just wish
immature.
Some of that of time of videos and gambling.
Caleb said
were
some
put
other I
towards
word.
Us as opposed to that.
And
Yes, then why aren't you?
well,
She has expressed this, I assume.
I have.
She
Well,
has.
and there's I have a shop too on the property, and I spend a lot of time in the shop doing things.
How about you just try to spend a little
Yeah.
bit with the family? I'm not saying
Yeah.
every ounce of every day, every second. But
really.
also, every time they bring up any issues, if she complains, if he complains, or everything, you immediately just get defensive and say that they're calling you a bad mom as well. So it's not just all on him. You're immediately defensive. You shut people down and you go at it. I'm being told from the pre-interview phone calls. So you
Woohoo.
bring up complaints and she just shuts you down with you're calling me a bad mom?
It's not. She does hear me out, but she.
I mean, you're a bad daughter. You're a really terrible child. You pay 0 in rent. You are mooching off of them, and you won't ever leave, even though they are begging you to,
Let's
basically.
just spin it as if I'm calling out her person, her character. We were in a trailer that had, not the best living situation, and due
By
to
your
that,
own
she thought that I
choices?
was calling her a bad mom. I'm not.
Well, because
the
she would
situation.
By everything I've learned, I will agree with the daughter here that both these parents are bad. They're both bad parents. However, she's not a good child or a good daughter. I will take some of the blame off her and put it on the parents for teaching her these things in life and not teaching her to be self-sufficient and move out on her own and be a little more connected to the world around her rather than connected to the mommy's tit. But she really needs to step up and move the fuck out with her boyfriend and not on the same property or next to it again. They need to move like halfway across the city and get away from her family for a bit. They need to get some distance.
Because there's
It's the
mold.
way it made me feel. It was
Which
the
is
comments
fine.
that
And if it made you feel bad, maybe you should realize why it makes you feel bad, why they said it, and learn from it.
were made about the home. And it's like, well, if I could change that situation, I would. And I get it. I know the gambling. Maybe
That's
we
bad.
weren't
That's bad.
gonna be in the situation or could be out of the situation.
Yeah, that $60,000 winning, that literally could have been a good down payment for a future house. You take that, move it to a future house, sell the land, sell the trailer, and you take the 60 and fix up the house that's on the property. Like that 60 grand, if you did the smart thing, you could make it stretch. You could have made it go. It's like if the daughter's boyfriend isn't doing too good at his job, is not getting as much sales, not getting as much work, maybe you'd be like, hey, you want to, do some equivalent work on the house, and then, that'll be the equivalent for your rent this month or whatever, and you get a little bit of free labor for him not paying rent, and then you ease each other out to where, yeah, he doesn't have a lot of money, so you could pay him the money, but then he'd have to pay it back to you in rent. That doesn't make any sense. How about you just say, hey, do this work and no rent this month? It's really easy. There's a whole bunch of simple solutions to this.
But it
Well, now
was
we
the
have to,
words
so-
that made me feel like I'm a bad mom.
I'm just so confused.
Your words hurt my feelings and made me feel like a bad mom because I'm a bad mom.
Why we even need to...
Really?
The median home sales price in Little Rock as of February of this year, so last month, $247,000.
They literally had 25% from that 60 grand winning. They literally could have done a 25% down payment on top of whatever selling their crap for would have done. They had the opportunity and they fucking blew
You
it.
guys' income is incredible. You could totally qualify for something reasonable. The median
our
sales
plan-
price.
Our plan was buying property and building our forever home.
Why do we have to do
Then
that?
why
do
didn't
we have
you
to
do that?
When we're already in... Well, okay.
Well, we own the property now.
Right.
So
Okay.
You could
and
sell
it's 5
it.
acres, right?
Yeah, 5
We're gonna
acres.
build, and we love this property.
It's right next door to her parents.
So
And
Okay.
I would
That doesn't
inherit
matter.
Once my grandparents
Once your grandparents aren't there anymore, what? Are you going to just take theirs?
pass away, I inherit that 5 acres.
Ugh. You're such a spoiled brat.
My grandparents
Well,
are
you're
on.
creaming for that, I guess. I don't know.
No,
Like what?
I was just saying they'll be on the property right next to me, so it'd be nice to have our family just right there together. It's not.
You know, you can be down the street. I
What,
grew
you're
up
just
like a
going to
5-minute drive
alternate
from my grandparents.
generations? Grandparents, parents, daughter. Back and forth. You're just going to go back and forth with your family generation on these 2 sets of properties forever? Like, what if your next generation comes in and they don't want to do that? Then you'll have to figure out how to sell your own property, so do something else with it. Like, no, this is get your own shit, move out. When it's time for them to sell it, let them sell it. Yeah, if you got memories and you got lots of, old markers, like if you were through any trails on the property for years and years and everything throughout your whole childhood, your whole life, maybe you stick around in it. Maybe you enjoy it longer. But I'm not getting that vibe from these guys.
And it still felt like we were close. It's fine.
I know.
Okay, like you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Okay, you're never gonna leave.
no.
You're never.
Yeah, she'll
gonna
never
leave.
leave.
No, I mean
Don't
this
say
is.
that.
We're not even ha hee hee jokey. She's never going to leave them. She is literally just latched to the tit. She'll never
Clear as
leave.
day. She's really not going to.
But
I
I'm
really
okay
don't think
with
so.
that.
Well, life
And
is
see
so
that.
short.
See that? You see that?
Well, there it
But
is.
I
see that.
am. I'm okay with her being close to me.
Close. Not in your own home, though.
I am.
Close is different.
Not in the same
Well,
house.
Well, not
life
in
is
the
She's
so
same
never gonna
short.
learn any skills.
No, I definitely don't.
I know. I've
That's
already
one
been
thing.
told.
I told her, I said, because my little brother, I know nothing about money. Once I was able to, go out on my own and deal with money, I had no idea what I was doing. And so I was trying
Nobody
to tell her,
does.
hey, my little brother's young. Try and teach him while you can.
Which one? Little stepbrother or little brother?
Little brother.
Okay.
Which is true. If she wanted something, she got it.
I was definitely very spoiled.
Another issue.
She never did without. So if she wanted it, she got it. So
I
The
definitely.
whole enabler thing
I didn't
spoiled,
see it.
goes all the way down.
Okay. I gotta get into these numbers because we're gonna be here for
Enabling
1,000
mom,
years.
druggy dad.
What do we think this household financial situation?
Oh,
score?
boy.
Actually, what do you think your financial score is? 0 to 10, 0 being the absolute
Zero.
best. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Just
Like
you.
a 2.
And what do you guys think your
I-
household is?
6, 7, maybe.
Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
Okay. Okay.
But I
3.
also do.
Out of Gen Z memes, 6'7" is my favorite. Just because it makes no sense and it's hilarious. We had plenty of that humor on early YouTube from my generation, and if you're my age, 28-ish or around there, we had some fucked up shit on YouTube that we laughed at that made absolutely no sense. I'm gonna say 2 words. Well, depending on if you count YouTube as 1 word or 2. But I'm going to say 2 words here, and they're going to remind you and take your brain back to something old. YouTube poop.
Have to mention
3.
because of the ignorance with financials. I also did accidentally open up a credit card at the beginning of the month.
Accidentally.
I did. I was trying.
Accidentally. What the f are you talking about?
Hey, guys, have you ever accidentally opened a credit card? Yeah, me neither.
So I was looking at pre-qualified cards and I was trying to
So
see
you
what the
looked at
limit
them.
they would give me.
And so at least you got one.
So then
So
I
she
clicked
signed up for
on.
Why?
it.
To get the limit. Of course. Oh my goodness. Dude,
You
you're
didn't
Are you talking about
accidentally
the
do
most
it.
recent?
not
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah.
You didn't just oopsie sign some papers and wind up with a credit card. You didn't just oopsie have someone walk up to you and be like, hey, can you sign a petition? And then a credit card showed up because they scammed you. Like, you didn't accidentally. You sought it out.
She did that because somebody told her.
Well, I was
now
gonna-
listen, somebody told her, not me. Somebody told her
Damn
that if
fruit
she were to
flies.
open another credit card,
It would
she
balance
didn't
out my
it-
credit balance a little bit better.
it would up.
That is a true fact. It will increase your utilization ability. So when you have, this card's maxed out, now I've got 2. Now I've got double the credit amount. Oh, now it's only at 50% utilization. So now let's spend another 30.
Her credit score by
But I
getting more
wasn't-
credit. So
I-
that's why she did it.
And she's only wanting to increase her credit score because she has parents who convinced her that renting is not a smart decision and that she should only be buying a house. Which, if her parents truly believed that, they would have a separate little bucket account that they would take all the rent they collect from her. And they would continue to put it in this interest-bearing account. And they would just let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. And with the boyfriend there, you could double that up and you could let it sit. And when they're ready to move out, you could be like, hey guys, all that rent you've been paying, this is how much it equated to, and I'm going to gift it to you so you can buy your future house. And that's only because the parents make so much money for their living situation that if they quit fucking being degenerates and gambling, they'd be able to help her infinitely more.
I wasn't actually going to do it just
That's true.
now. I was just
And
trying
then
to
you
look.
did it.
But yeah.
Did.
Yeah.
Go on to Hammer
No, you
Financial
didn't.
Score. Get it for free.
No, you didn't.
Hammer.com.
You didn't accidentally. You
To see
applied.
where you stand in the world of money, where you're doing poorly, and where you.
You applied. They said, you're good. Here's your limit. And sent you the card. And then you clicked activate.
Doing great. And if you don't want to be like the guests that end up on the show, if you want to actually fix your money like tens of thousands of monthly active users are, you got to download the Dollarwise budgeting app. You can go to the website dollarwise.com or download link in the description below. Most people take the free trial. They love it. They sign up for the annual version because it saves 50%. And when you do, you get my 30-day detailed meal plan so that you can no longer complain about not being able to afford doing meal plans and making meal plans and having snacks and drinks because
At home.
I was gonna argue with that, but I
I don't
can't.
think
Oh,
you
man.
can argue
I
it.
know,
There is
I
no
know.
argument there because I literally clean the house, cook the food, take.
it really is. Especially like I did this one. I have a detailed meal plan in there, okay?
I can't cook. I mean, no, I can't.
You're going to learn.
There you
But,
go.
yeah.
I mean, it's as easy as ever, man. It really is. Really is.
To anybody who says, I can't cook, can you use Google? Can you go online and learn and type up how to make this, how to cook that, how to do this? Can you learn how to make simple recipes? Because that is literally how you learn. You learn with simple things first. And then you may add an extra ingredient here, add a little thing there. And maybe you discover some really awesome flavor combination that you would have never thought possible or never experimented until you started
You
cooking.
can keep that on the table if you want.
Okay. Your signature looks like the Chick-fil-A logo.
I have heard that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to know who. Oh, my.
That's a stack.
Hey, are you kidding me?
That better be a combination of all three and not just the parents.
And I do know that
Okay.
first one is mine because
Well, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to ask. Okay.
Okay.
So this is Beth's. Capital One Quicksilver. What is going on here?
Yeah, this is the kind of financial audit where you make a budget for her, and then you make a separate one for them.
Oh my! We're spending
And
so
part
much
of her
money, spending
budget
way
is going
more
to be
money
paying
than
them
you're putting
rent.
towards it.
and I'm also putting a ton
You're
towards
basically
it.
maxed out. Yeah, but it doesn't matter when you replenish it. You're just offsetting it. You didn't actually make any progress. You didn't make any progress. $4,863.39.
Jesus.
How does
Basically
that make you feel when
maxed
you hear
out.
that? Your daughter, 21-year-old, not even moving out, has every
$230
blessing in the
away
world
from
with
being
no
maxed.
actual overhead costs in her life. Has a maxed out 5,000-hour credit card with 167 hours a month as a minimum monthly payment. She only does minimums and doesn't purchase, which is incapable of both. It takes 21 years for her to pay this off. She will be 42 years old. 42 years old, and then maybe she'll finally get her ass out of the house.
This is what I tried to prevent from happening.
And how'd you do that?
How'd you
when
try to
she
prevent
got her
that?
first credit card with this one, I told her, I said, this is how it works.
That was it. That's all you did. It said
No, I
credit
said
cards
this
are.
is how it works. Well, her
Didn't
limit's
teach her how
gone.
to budget.
Her limit's gone up.
Yeah,
You actually
and-
taught her-
And your limits should not matter if you're using the card properly. You could have $1 million limit, and you could have every bit of control in the world, and you would never ever have to worry about using hardly any of that credit limit because you're spending, and then you pay off the entire balance at the end of your month. Hello, Mr. Spider. There. Yeah, he was a big guy. Big ugly bug. He was fast too.
How it worked and taught her how
Let
to
me
budget, taught
continue.
her how to make the payments, pay off the balances during.
By the way, bugs in my house, they don't get to live. Bugs outside of the house, they're fine. They came into my territory. They have the entire planet to roam. They just can't roam in my house.
Well, it wouldn't matter at the balance when I'm, or well, the limit.
The credit limit. Right. I did tell her. I said, if you put something on it, pay it off. It's going to help build your credit. So the whole point in her getting it was so that she could use it and put gas on it a couple times through the month, pay it off.
So the next question is, why didn't you listen?
I did tell her that that's what she needs to do, because clearly I'm in a situation where I can advise her on what not to do.
Okay, you
she
tell
just
me.
didn't.
So
do as I say, not as I do mentality.
I think I did really good with it at first, of course, as everybody does. And then there was a raccoon that fell out of the tree behind the house, and we kind of took it in and kept it for a couple months. And then my dog got pregnant, so she was expensive.
Why was your dog pregnant? Why was your dog not fixed, you freak?
Well,
Why was your dog out fucking?
First thing you're supposed to do.
Well, she's a purebred Rottweiler, and I was trying to wait until her growth plates were done growing and then get her fixed. But my boyfriend's dog is also not fixed.
Well,
so
fix that one, obviously. The balls are easy.
Now. He's too old now.
He was too old then?
Yes.
How old?
7.
There's not really a too old for that. It just makes the process a little harder, maybe a little more expensive. But there's not a too old for that.
8.
Okay, I don't know.
So she got pregnant, and the puppies were expensive. I probably spent about $3,000 just on the
puppies. Where'd they go?
We kept one. But the other ones, they went to their homes.
You guys happy in this house?
No.
This is insane.
Isn't it? It's crazy. Huh? That's crazy.
I would lock myself in the bathroom.
Yeah, thank you.
What?
And go to the workshop. I mean, this place sounds insane.
It definitely is. I won't disagree with it, but
well, you're the one doing it.
Yeah.
And then throw a 6-year-old
on top of that.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
I said, then throw a 6-year-old on top of that.
Yeah.
But the puppies were a lot, and then I got 2 ferrets, which I definitely shouldn't have done. They were
Clearly
$300 and $400 each.
You have $120 of interest accruing on this on a monthly basis, and it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Walmart.
Remember, her payment is only $176 a month, and if she's incurring $126 in interest, it's only going down by $50 a month, meaning she literally will be paying this for 1,000 months. Yeah, that being 40 when it's paid off, that might be an early estimate. She's going to continue to spiral this card forever. And it is all bullshit, except like one purchase.
Amazon, Academy Sports. Petco, I mean, that's okay, but it's insanely expensive. And to put it on a credit card that accrues interest that we can't pay off.
I mean, if that Petco is literally every ounce of pet supplies for the month, that's not bad. I'm betting you it is not.
How much was that one?
$244.
Okay, I think that was...
Yeah, that's how much she spends
That
on
was a
dog
cage.
food.
That was a cage.
Oh.
But even still, you gotta get food and shit on top of it. I know that. Apple Bill, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Sonic. Mastermind Escape, $61. Amazon, this is all bullshit. Going in and getting some bullshit. Smoke Palace.
She
I do have a vaping addiction.
Why? Why do you want everything to be the worst in life that you can possibly do? Like, what? Why? Why do you want everything to be the actual worst? I really don't understand.
I don't even know how I...
At least so far, we've discovered they're not taking government subsidies or benefits, so we're not paying for their bullshit.
Started vaping? I started vaping when I was like 15, 16, something.
Where were you guys?
Well, he was doing meth when she started, and Mom was probably focused on Dad doing meth.
Where the f*** were you guys?
They were very lenient with me. I
with
could do
vaping?
Well, no, just letting me go out
You
and
snuck
do what
that
I wanted
behind
to
her.
do.
Behind their back.
Every business putting off there. Within that app, you all fit
How much more?
Video. Well, I mean, I don't advocate for helicopter parenting. I think most don't these days. But even though some people do it.
Yeah, helicopter parenting usually makes the helicoptered child go out and crash very quickly after being parented, or makes them run away as fast as they can, and then they get into all of the trouble that you tried to prevent them from doing because of the fact that they couldn't do those things. There's a fine in between, though, between that and what the fuck these two did.
But I think we still make sure they don't vape.
Well, she was also, I think she used it as kind of a scapegoat a little bit, because she was going through therapy and stuff. And so
as a 15, 16-year-old kid, what do you the fuck have to be stressed about? I really got to know what was going on in your life to require all
You
that.
know, maybe
Skip
it was
goes to therapy,
maybe it was her way
I was
to
part of the
chill
problem
and
with that.
relax.
No, she just
and,
wanted to hit
you
it,
know,
and it was
instead of,
illegal.
I don't do anything else though.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna
I
say
can't
so
smoke
it's
weed.
kind of
Vaping's
like
horrible, and it's
instead of
the-
smoking weed,
Yeah, it's
you
probably
vape.
expensive.
bad.
though.
It's
I can't
bad
smoke weed
and
anymore.
And then
expensive.
on top of that, she'll ask me for like gas money and stuff.
Well, that's because she spends all her
because
money
she's
on
maxed out and
vapes.
she needs
Yeah,
money.
on vapes.
So
7 Brew Coffee, Arby's 7 Brew Coffee, Microsoft
addicted.
Realms Plus,
Hey, that's Minecraft.
she's
Microsoft Realms.
She's just got a
that's
server.
Minecraft.
It is Minecraft.
She's
I
Minecraft.
think I
Just
canceled
vaping
that
in
now.
Minecraft. Then no.
Not as
No.
of this
Oh,
she's a
statement.
gamer.
Sonic, Amazon, Andy's ice cream.
Yeah, I gotta say my statement looks a little Amazon-y like that. I kind of have a bit of an addiction, although my spending numbers are a lot lower than all of hers, outside of like the 456. But that could be, she bought sticky notes or something, pens. But yeah, the 157, the 34, the 19, like, yeah, I've probably got stuff over that, and maybe one or two over the 157. But like, I can afford it.
Bullshit. Amazon, Smoke Palace, Amazon.
There it is again.
You got premium. No, prime time. I don't even know.
And the
what that
Smoke
she's
Palace
got
is only
energy
$5,
drink,
so she
Chick-fil-A
just bought a disposable
addiction.
vape
You
or
do
something.
too?
bad. Red Bull.
Energy drink.
Red.
What's wrong with you guys? Okay, this is chug juice. Make it at home.
Chug juice is perfect for the
It
gamer.
tastes better than your energy drink bullshit anyway, because every guest has confirmed that once they've tried it.
I was drinking
40
two
cents.
Well, Monster is where she started,
two.
and now it's
Monster
You can do as many as you
sucks.
want. Okay, there's 100 servings in there. It is 40 cents a serving.
Yeah.
That's
I was
awesome.
doing 2 monsters a day.
There you go.
And then I
Now you're
started
doing
having
2
That'll
scoops
stop.
a day.
Well, she was having heart problems.
No. It's going to be more like 4 to 6 scoops of that a day if she gets the shaker cup. The gamer subs is good. It just doesn't have as much caffeine as like an energy drink would. So you're going to be having a little more of it, but it'll keep you more mellow throughout the day instead of just have one big spike of wired while you slowly drop back down to nothing unless you drink more.
Well, you're doing 1 scoop a day.
Yeah.
Smoke Palace, Amazon, Chick-fil-A, Amazon, McDonald's, TJ Maxx. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You're maxing out your
Enough
credit card for
bullshit.
bullshit.
Pay rent.
A lot of that Amazon.
You
I
won't
don't
pay
have.
rent and you'll just spend it all on bullshit. Yeah, give me your phone. $227 in interest accruing.
Which,
Did anybody else see
Wait,
that
what?
phone
this
screen?
is everybody's
Give.
Amazon.
Oh, well,
That was like so
We use one account.
fingerprinted.
Okay, well,
Ah,
you have
that's
a shit ton
kind-
on your...
Using one account's fair for it being one household because save money on the Prime membership. That's
Your
that's
credit
fine.
card alone. So let's see in here.
My household
Okay,
uses
Apple
me
Music,
and my
Grok,
account
MyFitnessPal,
through
Twitch
through Amazon for
subscription.
everything for that. So makes
Okay,
sense.
well, you got our thank you tier, which is kind of stupid because the Hammer Elite's the best one on YouTube.
I did do that for a little
and
bit.
premium.
You didn't need
Well,
to
no,
do
you
it for
still
a
have
little
now,
bit. You
but
just
I would
do
just
it.
rather get Elite because it's better value. So many more
Yep.
shows.
well, are you looking up subscriptions? Mm-hmm. Well, I
On her
pay
phone.
the
It sure
subscriptions.
is.
She pays me for them, but they're on that credit
Yeah.
card.
That's so
Yeah,
stupid.
but she
Well,
doesn't
then
use
why
the
even
money. Well,
that?
she
Why are
doesn't
they on her
use the
credit
money that I
card?
give her to pay on her credit card. She
And
uses
you're
it
worried
for other
about me
expenses.
not using the money right? When-
Pants, 12-inch Subway.
Dad over there, you're not wrong, but shut up because you're not much better.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
I
4
love
hours
my
in the
son,
bathroom
but
and
they're
gambling
broken
addiction.
Right now.
Bro, you're getting this shit while maxing out your credit card? City passenger airplane, I'm going to assume this for the kid.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, another 12-inch subwoofer. Seamless sports bra, more flight things. Endless no-show seamless thongs.
What?
I don't know if those are yours or mine.
Probably hers.
I think those are hers.
You.
This is just insane. You just spend so much f***ing money. I don't get it.
To not pay rent.
Yeah,
To not
pay rent.
Okay, whose Capital One Quicksilver is this?
Oh goodness,
What's the balance?
$2,952.60.
I believe that's his.
Oh,
I think
we
it
don't even
originally
know.
started as a Walmart card, and then Capital One took it over.
All right. Well, father like daughter.
That seems like a
2,900
downgrade.
I don't know. Didn't any cards that are in my name aren't mine.
What?
As far as-
They're his.
Who is this then?
They're
Oh.
yours.
But it's in his name.
I
in his
see.
name.
What the f is wrong with you, dude? Again, like you only make the minimum monthly payment, yet you're purchasing on it while it's accruing interest. $96 a month, $2,952.60.
Yep, that's
Takes
gonna rack
15
up
years
real
to
quick.
Pay off. Your youngest will be out of high school.
He'll be in college. He'll be
80.
almost out of
It's overmaxed
college.
out. It's overmaxed
is.
out. On
It
your
is.
credit, she has an
Their
overmax.
youngest
I
will
thought
be
you
out
was
of
the fat one for
college
taking money from your
nearly.
account. But you go from his credit and overmax out a
Well,
card?
hang on,
Now I
because
understand
he-
why we don't
right,
trust
but-
anyone in this house. Okay.
But here's the thing.
What
I
the
have to get credit because he spends from the checking account.
So it's my fault.
I'm not saying it's all your fault. No, it's my fault
I don't
too,
think anyone takes
100%, but
accountability in this household.
Accountability,
anything.
we can't find it, Caleb. It's
No
gone.
argument on the side, I guess.
Okay, what is credit fresh line of
Laughing
credit?
at his own life.
$4,500.
His
No,
own
there's
poor life
2,000 and then
choices.
2,500.
Yes.
What is this?
So,
It's a-
probably a
health
month
related?
ago is when.
Oh, they
so it's a line of
consolidate.
credit.
They tried to consolidate.
I was told it was closed.
So when I won the 60,000, right? I didn't say closed. It was paid off.
It was paid off.
So I paid all of the
Oh.
line of credit and personal loans that we had, and then
This accumulated
that-
in a year?
no,
This
that
stack?
accumulated.
The stack?
No.
You paid off all the debt with your
Oh
winnings
no,
a year
not
ago?
all of the debt.
Oh.
No.
Okay,
Just
continue.
the line of credits for the credit.
You
Fresh.
should have paid all the
Those
debt.
were paid off.
That
and
was like
about
a
month
gift
ago,
given to you
I used
from your degenerate
and
stupidity.
Started going back down to
Why? What'd you pull the line of credit for?
the gambling.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, there's no...
Are you kidding?
There's no good guy
Are
in
you
this
kidding?
story. It's not all his fault. It's not all her fault. It's your fault, too. You're pulling $4,500 in a month for gambling?
And to help cover bills. Because
Generational
Oh.
degenerates. Good death. And remember, these three individuals all have the right to vote, and their vote counts as much as yours does. Yeah. I fucking hate this country sometimes, and the abilities that we all get just due to defaults. Man, there really needs to be a competency test to make certain decisions in this nation, like vote.
What the f*** are we doing, guys?
Apparently gambling.
What's your minimum monthly
Yeah,
payment on this?
apparently.
monthly, both are $220 each, so $440 a month.
This is
Got about
insane.
10, 12 months before that's paid
More
off.
thoughts on this, seeing this. This is insane.
Oh, when I found out that she opened the credit lines, I was extremely disappointed
Oh, wow. Disappointed. Okay.
because I thought that all of the lines of credit, all the personal loans,
They
and all
were.
that
You
were
thought they were
paid
done.
off and
They were.
closed.
Yeah, but now you're doing it again. That's
I know.
even worse.
And I made the promise that I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, and this time you're digging that hole deeper again without a potential for another big lotto winning to come back to you. You got lucky once. Once. It won't happen again.
That I wasn't going to get us back into
Well, so when
and
she won
here
the
we are.
60,000, I sat down and I made a whole checklist of credit cards, lines of credit, personal loans, of payoff, like which ones to pay off.
Your
which ones are
daughter's
next.
doing this for you, by the way.
She's the reason we're here. You know, I mean, she's her idea.
I asked her to help me. I actually
is
asked
wrong
my
with
husband
you?
to help me, but
He's useless, apparently.
He's not there.
Well, also, whenever
I
I,
mean,
asked
I'm
him to
not
help me, but
disagreeing.
he didn't have the time. So, and I
But even
wanted
if- but I've
somebody to
learned
help
Even
me.
if I did have the time, I would. It wouldn't matter.
Understandably, yeah, if you were the one who had made all the decisions and lost the 60 grand and there was nothing else but you making all the choices, you would probably feel like a big piece of shit by this point if you did it alone. But now you get to share some of the blame with your own kid. And honestly, I don't know if that's a good thing.
She's going to take it all over and do it all herself anyway. Which is
Is that what happened here?
I mean, she got the personal loans and the lines of credit paid off, but
And a couple credit
a couple
cards.
But
credit
she
cards.
didn't
She had, I think,
prevent
16
herself
to start,
from
14,
pulling them
14
back
to
out.
start.
Okay, but
Reopening
it's getting worse
them.
again.
Well, now I have 12 credit cards and
12?
two lines of credit.
I don't know why people need so many credit cards. It's like, all right, if you have for example, if you shop at whatever grocery store you shop at, if they have a store card, you get that card for your groceries, and that way it makes it easy to track your grocery spending. If you shop on Amazon, get the Amazon card because when you open it, they give you an amount to spend on Amazon. Obviously, you're going to take that free opportunity, and if you pay that card off immediately, you'll literally get free money. And maybe you have one other card just because it's got good benefits. Or it's got certain good airline miles perks or whatever. But that's all you need. You don't need more than 2 or 3 at most. Why the fuck do you have 12?
Now, there was a period of time, I will, to her defense, that I went without a job because of the wreck that I had. They didn't have a vehicle for me to drive. And so I was down for 2 months, I guess.
A month and a half, recent. That was back
Well,
in
that
October.
should have had an
but
emergency
prior
fund
to
to
that,
cover
there
that.
have been stints. There's been
I know.
longer stints than that where he hasn't had a job.
But we're not going back that
Everything
far.
started
Yeah.
going down 2 years ago. Downhill
Right.
2 years ago, right?
What happened 2 years ago?
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
What started 2 years ago?
We started gambling more.
The gambling
Yeah,
started
yeah.
2 years
That's right.
ago.
True that, yeah.
If you're doing thousands a month, we're reopening lines of credit after you made progress, and now we're
I really am excited to see any statements that include all their gambling, and honestly, I would like to try to add that up myself, so I'm going to pull up a calculator and stick it right over here.
getting
never
worse
thought of that.
again. It's the gambling, guys. What
It
the fuck is
100%
wrong with you?
is
You have
the
a
gambling.
6-year-old. This is disgusting. You don't have the option to gamble. They have
Right.
self-banning, right?
Right.
You need to self-ban yourself
Yes,
from these
self-ban
apps.
yourself
right?
from
Isn't
the
that something
apps.
you can
That's
request?
I don't know. I don't know.
You can.
If I'm not mistaken,
You
I think
can.
it is. There we go. I'm getting head nods. Yes.
I believe
You need
all
to request
casinos
that you
have
are banned
have
from
that
these apps.
as
You cannot
a
control
legal
yourself.
requirement.
That's true. Because I have deleted the app a few times and then come back.
That
to it,
does
you know.
nothing. You
I
need to
know.
Yeah,
request
deleting
the ban.
does
You can't
nothing.
control yourself.
Right.
You have a 6-year-old, and you have a failure of a daughter.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Still
I
love
don't-
you.
You're a
I feel
failure.
like-
Yeah, you can love her, but she's a failure. You're not doing anything with your life, and your stepbrother.
Well-
You're doing nothing. Everything's a joke. You're living at home even though you don't like it. This
Yeah.
is it's pathetic.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
pathetic.
I don't-
Nothing is going well. You guys make way too much money to be in this situation, which is even
Yeah.
worse than
Oh, for
making no
sure.
money and being struggling.
Right.
You guys make over 6 figures a year, easily, 120 to 130,000.
Seriously, it's always the high income earners who are fucking themselves up the worst. It's like these people would do better if they were barely scraping by at 40,000 a year collectively. That's, I think, would put them in a better situation than what they are, which is making triple that.
Hours a year, and yet you live on a trailer on a property that you now own but can't do anything with, and it just broke, and now you live with your parents, and your daughter's a failure, and who knows what the 6-year-old is going to look like. This is a disgusting disaster. Wake up! For fuck's sake.
I haven't gambled since Saturday.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
since Saturday. This is probably Wednesday when they're filming.
It hasn't even been a week yet.
4 whole days, I'm
I'm
guessing.
goodness
just
gracious,
saying.
Sarah.
I'm just saying. I can. All I'm
Bro,
saying.
it's because you literally just got kicked out and
I
moved
get
into another
that,
house.
but I'm just saying.
You're out of the
that-
routine.
that just
We're
means that I
homeless.
can do it. You know.
Well, yeah, anybody can do
So-
anything. It just depends
Well,
on how long.
not when it comes to addiction and stuff. Some people just can't walk away. Or
no, you
stop,
can
but-
stop.
Bro, it's been a
It's
couple
just
days. Shut the it's
Hasn't even been a
hasn't even
week.
been a full week.
no.
I'll get you the Mine card, formerly the Fizz card. It's a debit card that builds credit because obviously you can't manage credit cards worth shit. You can only spend what's in your checking account. It's very good.
Get it
Use
for them
that.
too as
I'll
well.
also get you a course career certification or whatever you want. A lot of people in the audience have
Help
taken
her
those
get
and
a
gotten
better
6-figure
job.
jobs. So you do that and get the fuck out. What a mess. What a mess, guys. Oh my gosh. So what was spent? Let's see. No, wait.
no.
No, this is something new. Oh, this is just out of order. On your Quicksilver that we just saw before, on Nix that is spent by you that you overmaxed out with $1,000 of interest also. Titan.
Wow. That's so
Titan
much
Debt-
interest.
I don't know. You tell me what this is.
What? What?
What is this? What are you spending 75 bucks on?
Titan Debt Beokuta?
Where is it?
I don't even know what it is.
Nope, that's gambling.
Oh,
On a credit card. On a credit card. You overmaxed out his credit card for your gambling. Oh,
Rarity
Good
that
dad.
I,
for your gambling.
And let
Where is
me
it?
$57.95.
rarity that I
Oh, shut
that
up.
that
No,
I've only done that
no.
like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And then
On
we're
the
going to
credit
continue
card?
to add that
we
up.
plugged your shit into the DollarWise budgeting app. Mm-hmm. Yeah, $5,598 in gambling.
Whoa! Let
Wise
me.
budgeting app. Mm-hmm. Yeah, $5,598 in gambling.
Yep. Getting that one.
oh.
Whew. Look at this right here. She looked over at him, and she's trying not to look at her, and she's giving her this devil stare, like, We spent that much? And it's like, I don't know why you're looking at your daughter like this. You should be looking at your husband like this. Like, we fucked up real bad.
Bluntly.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it was a lot. I knew that. It
That's a
isn't,
lot.
but
I know,
it's
ain't
not
you?
on me.
I know.
We plugged
Not
all
all
your numbers
her,
into
but yeah,
dollar
no.
and your categories are. They're.
Well, if the gambling stops, then which it is.
Yeah,
$1,000
for the
going out to
moment.
eat.
Now
Now
we're
I
at
saw
6.
you doing
I was saying
$1,000 out to eat, just about.
A month? Is that
Last
a month? It seems
And I'd be curious to see his other gas station spendings, if they could break those down even more, to know how much he's on cigarettes a month, how much he's on, like, just different little gas station food items that would literally be cheaper to buy anywhere else. But I have to go feed all my cats, so I will be right back. Yeah, we'll just have a little pause, and then I'll be... Alright, back from feeding all my cats. That only took 6 minutes. There's a lot of them.
tight.
Well, does
Cause
that include like gas station purchases, or is that just like fast food?
That's just
Just food.
fast food.
This is why you got to plug your guys' shit into DollarWise. It'll automatically just tell you where everything is going, and you
Yep.
will have the biggest wake-up call. What
That's a
the
lot of money.
Guys, you
It
don't
is.
even understand how
That's a lot of money.
disastrous this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
bad.
should be living the best lives. The
Yeah,
best
they
lives
should
in
be
Little
making
Rock.
so much. In Little Rock, in that trailer, they could be living like actual kings in a mansion. Like, in the equivalence of their space-wise. They could have an insane outdoor yard for all the dogs. They could have an insane amount of area indoors for the humans. And the other indoor animals. But like, no. These dogs are probably super cramped up. They're probably in cages half their day.
Median home price in Little Rock, what was that, 247? In the United States, it's over 400. Do you guys realize how... Well, it's because you live in Little Rock.
Privileged.
But, I mean, if you're going to live
They're
somewhere like
privileged.
Little
in
Rock, take
comparison
advantage of
to
how cheap it
everywhere
is
else.
to live in Little Rock.
Right. Yeah.
Can't wait to see how this comes back to gambling somehow, but...
It won't. You can't.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
you
sure.
know that
Yeah, sure. It won't come back to gambling more. I'm sure of that.
for the Capital One, which was his card anyway. $2,831.88, which is insane. $103 minimum monthly payment. What the f are we doing? Takes 14 years to pay off. What the f? And a 33.49% interest rate!
It's the highest interest rate.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
all
huh?
cards.
Say so. She had a late fee last year.
What? On what?
Oh,
least
that's
one.
interesting.
On
this
what?
card.
On JCPenney?
On JCPenney.
That's surprising. I didn't know that.
Is it? It's either you were late or you didn't have enough money in your checking account when it attempted to pull.
Nothing's on
Well,
auto pay.
nothing's on auto pay.
Well,
so
even if you
that's-
paid and it didn't have
So-
enough, it would
Right.
bounce and you would
Right.
get return transaction fee. But there was one last year.
Oh.
At least
I try
one
not
or
to.
the other.
I mean, I.
Well, that's
I have-
good. You didn't even know what happened.
I'm glad you try.
Well, I have a calendar, and on my calendar, I know when the bills are coming
And how'd
out.
that
and how-
work?
Apparently,
Apparently
Not at all.
it
See,
didn't.
if you would let me, if you would kind of delegate some
You don't get to speak, sir. You don't get to delegate shit, Mr. Meth.
of that, it would probably help you remember.
She would still
Mr.
check
Meth,
to make sure that
Mr.
you
4
did it.
hours in the bathroom.
$1,100
on whatever,
interest
drugs
in
or
a year.
gambling, we don't know.
Okay, who's the Capital One Platinum of $2,521?
we have 5 Capital One cards,
What the fuck?
so I don't know.
World
It's either
MasterCard.
him. So we're authorized on each
Oh
other.
my goodness,
So
okay.
I
I
don't
don't
know
call
which
them
one's
Capital
his and
One.
which
I
one's
call
mine.
them
One of them's
Capital One.
He's got 2 Capital Ones.
I thought
or
you might know what
three,
the balance,
and I
but
have 2.
$2,521.64, minimum monthly payment of $82,
That's
15
gonna
years
take
to pay
fi-
off.
Yeah, I was about to say 15
Interest
years.
accruing. Oh, it's over maxed out. It's over. That's why it's not
That-
spent.
that would
It's
be
over
why.
the limit.
You can't
So what I
spend on it.
do
Okay, it's on
Is
his
that-
credit, I'm being told.
Okay. So what I do is I will pay the minimum, and then before the statement hits, I'll
Yo, what? Yo, what?
if we need gas.
Why do you need money? Why
or
does a
food-
household in Little Rock, Arkansas, making $130,000 a year need gas money?
Why? Why?
Gambling.
Why?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Wake the
It always comes back to
Oh,
your gambling addictions,
Capital One
your
Quicksilver.
gambling problems.
2,273. Who is this?
That's why anytime I in the past, I when I see people gambling, I'm like, dude, why are you still spending all that? Do you even have any idea how much you've earned over your life versus how much you've spent? And most people are, it's probably only a little difference, when in reality, it's probably the difference of thousands.
Yes, it's the third Quicksilver. I bet it's on yours, Amy.
It's either me or him.
Yeah, well, duh. Daughter only has one card.
$73.
Maybe two.
And 32 cents. Minimum monthly payment, $73.
I think it's only one, though.
Purchasing additional cash advances, $46.36.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, I'll tell you what the it is right now. $19. What was it? What was it? What was it? Let's find out. KTM. What's that?
KTM.
What's KTM? What's KTM?
Gambling.
Gambling.
Really?
Your cash advancing.
These are officially the worst people on the show. Okay. These are the second worst people on the show ever. The worst person on the show was that Rico Suave guy who Caleb just brought back.
Bum Maxi. Are you getting money?
Right here. This fuck. We're going to be reacting to that in a couple days, by the way. So come back and stay tuned for that one, because I watch every financial audit, and if I have to suffer through him again, you will too with me.
From a credit card gambling.
But I didn't know they did cash advance like
Well,
that. I
you
didn't know
should-
they did
well-
cash.
found out.
I
when you
did.
did
Now,
it.
because I didn't
And you
know
got a
what
$10 fee just for that.
Right. But I
Ouch.
didn't know
For
that.
$46, you paid
Right.
an additional $10, and now it's accruing interest on that plus
And
the
probably
10.
lost the $40.
And you went in the gas station
Yeah,
and got some
he probably
bullshit.
did lose it. He's probably right.
Fees.
But he has no
Interest,
room to talk because he does the same
disaster.
fucking thing.
I didn't know they did cash advance like
Well,
that. on a
yes,
credit
you
card.
did because you did it.
But I
Golly.
didn't at the
Another
time.
Capital
I
One
wouldn't have done
Quicksilver.
it.
Sick. How many do we have?
Capital One, I know you're making so much money off these guys, but please find it somewhere in your black heart to take away all their credit cards.
$2,036.77, 13 years to pay off. Minimum monthly payment $66, $52.16 of purchases, $46 of interest accruing, $36 over the limit.
Again.
What? You have a vacation plan soon?
Oh.
You can't
No,
afford
you
to go
don't.
anywhere.
Well, now,
What's your vacation?
How can you afford to vacation with time-wise to be away from all your pets all that much? And don't tell me you're taking them all with you.
We're gonna be
Please.
to Oklahoma
We're gonna
City, Vegas, or
Oh, girl, no.
We're going with my parents and my whole family to Dauphin Island, but it's not.
where is this?
Dauphin Island,
Alabama?
Alabama.
It's beautiful.
But it's not booked yet. I mean,
Not
but we
booked,
all
so you're not
share
going.
on the.
You're not
Dolphin
going.
It's the Redneck Riviera.
Yeah, Dauphin Island.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. We've
It
been
is.
there.
It's great.
We went there.
I'm not
a few
going,
years
So you don't need
I
to go
can't
again.
afford
Is it in Florida?
No, it's not in Florida. It's in Alabama.
Is it
nicer?
nicer than Florida?
Oh, nice. Yes.
It's
like
right there. Then
I
just
think
go to
so.
Florida.
It's not. It's
It's nicer than like Miami
less
Beach or
populated.
Clearwater.
It's
Okay,
less
well, less
populated.
people, but it's nicer.
But it only takes
I
like
think
8
so.
hours to get there. So
Oh, road
it's
trip.
closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's closer, and we
Cheaper
share the
with a
cost
road
of
trip.
everything. So
Somebody
You would do
cooks
that
every
other
night.
places too, but okay. Ultra OG Ecom Solutions East, $52.16.
That sounds like gambling again.
Gambling.
It's just
Right.
over the limit. Why do you actually even want to be close to this? You know the people you surround yourself with are often
Well, I didn't know it was this.
These people you're surrounding yourself with, they might be related to you, but they're fucking degenerates. And you're
I knew it was
turning into
bad.
one.
I
You
told
should
you
be
it was
there.
bad. So the reason why I do it or did it was because the way that it works is
clears the water in
Wait.
Alabama.
It's not. It's
Exactly.
Not,
It's like golf,
Exactly.
The water's never clear.
No. But the beaches are nice.
In other Capital One Quicksilver, the literal fourth Capital One Quicksilver, fifth Capital
we
One
have 5.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, we have.
Well,
5.
yeah, but one's hers, so there must be another one coming. $1,765.86 with a $58 minimum payment. It's over maxed out. It's over
Again.
the limit, guys.
Why
It's
is every
over
card
the
maxed
limit.
out?
Not by a lot.
You're the
Over
one
maxed
saying
out.
you manage the house.
Not by a lot. Any amount over maxed out is considered a lot. Because now you're not paying just interest on it. You're extra fees, potentially paying a higher payment because of the overage. And you're fucking yourself worse for the future in, a little bit of short term. Oh, I get to swipe.
Household and was
Oh
taking
my
victim
God.
complex the first half of this conversation, but you're the one gambling. This is your card. Gambling to over the limit on everything. You're managing the household? No, you're destroying
destroying
the
it.
house. You're destroying the house. I don't care.
They're destroying it faster than that tree did.
he doesn't take out the trash, you're obliterating the finances of this house. You're going to bankruptcy. You're going to the end of this house and marriage and survival.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are these numbers not
Shit.
screaming loud enough for
No,
you?
it
What
is.
the?
I mean, it's not going to because the gambling has stopped.
No, it hasn't. Obviously not. You gambled like probably 3 or 4 days ago.
So
Since a couple days ago. What? What are you talking about? How are you gonna gaslight me with that shit? Oh, fuck off.
You can't say gambling has stopped unless you have multiple months of the track record that it has stopped with evidence to back it the fuck up.
Fuck off. Don't ever say the gambling has stopped again.
it will. It is.
Good
It
Lord.
is.
It is not stopped.
Yeah.
How?
Since
On what
Saturday.
metric?
Since Saturday.
Yeah, since Saturday.
Almost a week.
Shut up.
I don't feel so bad.
Well, shut up. Here's the thing. We're homeless, so
Where's
of
Caleb's
course,
blood pressure
yeah,
monitor?
can't-
I need to get his
with
heart
your
rate.
parents. Shut the fuck up,
if anybody's
homeless.
homeless, I'm homeless. That's it.
City Simplicity. Who's this?
Me.
What are we gonna see here? Oh, overmaxed out. That's curious.
Are we going to see it for gambling again?
Not by much, though.
Oh, that doesn't. Shut the fuck up by much. What do you mean by much? How
Like
much
if I
can
make
you?
another minimum.
Yeah,
for
before
the
you
next
purchase it on it,
month,
because you made a $50 minimum monthly payment,
right.
and then you purchased $82.66. So I don't give a f if you make a minimum.
Let's go
$1,219.
gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
That's their life right now. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
Dollars and 21 cents is the balance,
If I make a minimum and not use it.
which you're incapable of. So I don't give a fuck. And even if you make a minimum and don't use it, it takes 8 years to pay off. 8 years. That's the shortest payoff, by the way, we've had so far.
It's because of the balance.
Yes,
Not by much.
with a
Kinda how that
$58.09 minimum monthly payment.
And it
Wingstop.
won't be paid
Critical,
off. They're
huh?
going to turn it around
Critical.
and keep
We
spending.
couldn't survive without Wingstop.
I don't even remember.
And
Couldn't
then
survive
Circle
without
K
going in
and
and getting some
QT.
bullshit.
Probably.
Interest accruing, high interest rate.
Nice.
Okay, Nick credit card, Chase credit card, $1,000. She says she doesn't know how to log in.
Well, they, yeah.
To
it's
even
been
pay.
Years. Right. I just
Oh,
make
you
the.
call to
I
pay.
call to pay.
Oh, why do
Oh.
we live our life in such an overly complex?
Well, because
Why
it's
are you
also-
living your life in the 1990s, honey? You don't need to call to pay. You just need to figure out how to fuck to log in.
Mental
Now,
energy.
the card is in his name. He would have to call.
Call,
So
I didn't even know I had that card.
dude. You're in the bathroom 4 hours a day. Call the f***ing bank.
I don't even know, but I have no clue what. I,
Could literally, not that I want him to, but he could probably literally open, for example, I'm going to open this game and I'm going to open Twitter. He could probably do this exact thing I'm about to do, where you can have 2 apps active at once. He could have his phone call up here. He could literally just drag this little thing in the middle and shrink his phone call to this little top section and gamble down here. Not that I want him to, but and thank you for... Okay, I wasn't going to keep going, but this is the image that popped up. It says Keir Starmer's, and then it's got a few more letters filled out at the bottom. Take a guess. I love opening Twitter to funny things like that. Literally the first thing I get shown. But yeah, he could literally have that phone call made in those 4 hours in the bathroom. Well, he's got his gambling on the bottom half of the phone and the phone call at the top half.
like any of them cards.
What?
Yeah. Like she.
What? Did she not
I've
tell
been
you?
so hands off that I have no idea what our did is.
Why haven't you told
Yeah.
them?
I've tried. He wants nothing to do with it. He wants
that's
the freedom
different.
of not having to deal with
You
it.
don't get
No.
that freedom as a father and a partner.
You can say what you want. I've tried a few times.
You can get that freedom if you literally give someone else all your accounts and they tell you, hey, this is what you can spend, this is what you can buy today. And then that's all they tell you, the only information. Yeah, you have $100 at most for the entire day. Good luck, goodbye.
Times to talk to you about it, and it's as though you don't want to do it.
Well, I know I tried
his
when I made
logic
the
of what he
when I made
wants
the
to do is
budget.
he wants to get another card with interest
tried,
free and then
but I
transfer
bet
all
her
the
budget
balances
that
That
she
over.
made
doesn't
was
change
bad.
the behavior,
It was
asshole.
just a,
That's
here's
gonna make
what
you
you
get
need,
double
what you
credit
have
card
to
debt, 'cause then
cover.
you're gonna not change behavior and build up the one that just went to zero.
Well, the only time that we talked about that is instead of calling consolidation.
Don't
we
do that
did-
either
right.
until you
No.
change
Don't
behavior.
do that. You're
Right.
gonna fuck yourselves worse.
Oh.
That's the only time I get involved, or
Well,
the
no,
What is to
whenever-
recommend a
whenever Mom won the
consolidation?
60 grand, I tried to show you all the credit cards and everything, and
He's
you,
not interested.
You wouldn't look.
because it
He's
doesn't
not
matter what I
interested.
say. You're going to do what you want, right?
I mean, if you gave some good input, they might listen.
It'd be nice to know what's going on, no?
But if you
Know-
wanted
know
to
your
know, I feel
thought.
like you should have been more forceful with it. I mean,
Like I've tried to get her to say, hey,
What's the minimum monthly payment on this?
40.
Hammer Elite is the
Yeah,
best
you're
you
gonna
get
be
in
paying that off
Sure.
forever.
Care.
20 years.
Care credit.
Care
Yeah,
credit.
that one, they.
Figure out where you stand in the.
But
Okay, care.
care credit.
Care credit.
Yeah, that one they
Choose
kind of
the
screwed
animals.
me on.
So this is yours.
That's mine. He had
Yeah.
one, but we paid it off because if you don't pay it off in in a year, all the
Deferred
interest.
Interest.
So how'd
The
you
back
get screwed on
interest.
that? That's deferred interest.
Well,
Welcome.
because I didn't. It was the first.
Well, f-
care
you
credit.
look
First
at
time
it.
you
I
had
know, and I
deferred
didn't.
interest.
You didn't get screwed over. You didn't look at it, dude. That's not getting screwed over. You can't be a victim and everything. 4 years to pay off, almost maxed out, $893.
But you have to pay it off in a year.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise,
minimum
it's going to cure
and then
not
interest.
maxed
$30.
out.
Almost. It's close.
Oh, and I don't use that. I just
Shit ton of
pay what
interest,
I-
of course. 26.69% interest rate. Who has a Home Depot credit card now?
That's Nick's.
His.
Who pays this?
I do.
So I'm confused because a larger payment was made on this one,
But
and then no purchases. Where there was purchases on everything. There were fines. What the f is happening here?
fees charged.
So-
Okay, you owe $834.12. Minimum monthly payment $50.04.
It's going to be paid off in
23
what?
months to pay off. Went down
Yeah,
from
2
$1,200.
years.
But, well, you were past. No, no, you weren't. What is this fee? Oh, it's just a monthly fee. This is
Oh.
just a horrible card.
That's just a bad
it's
card, yeah. Oh, wow.
35.99% interest rate.
Oh, good God.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
you.
Oh,
We
you
did
wanted
that.
to start a lawnmower business?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
where.
How old is he? 12?
This
What are we
came
even
from.
talking
That
about? You
was-
wanted to start a business. You can't even get out of the bathroom.
That was when
I literally
That
know
was
some
when he didn't have a
neighborhood
job.
kids
And
When was
this-
that?
who
Right.
run a successful lawn mowing business. They have 2 mowers and 2 trimmers, 2 kids that are just doing it as themselves. They started when they were 12 and literally had one of their dads drive them around to the stops on the weekend. Dad would hang out in the truck while they went and did their jobs. Literally, they were able to do everything they needed. And they were more successful at it than this guy seems to have been. He went into debt for it. They just went, hey, let's get 1 mower, 1 trimmer. And then when they made enough, they bought another one of each just so they could double up the mowing and trimming and be able to do everything together. It worked so well for them.
Rehab.
The addiction
It
days,
was
yeah,
right
back-
before rehab.
Oh.
I
Because he
support
didn't-
every bit of
That
it.
was what threw them into. the
Well, because you didn't want to
ultimatum.
get tested?
No, he didn't want
No,
to.
he didn't wanna-
He didn't want to.
He didn't want to
wanna
work.
work.
He didn't want
He
to
didn't want
work.
to work.
Ah,
He still will tell you to this day.
Well,
if he
I
didn't
wanna
have to work,
but
he
you
doesn't
have
want to work.
Yeah.
nobody
Like
wants
anything at all?
to work.
Do it.
Well, no, I mean, I would work. I would just do exactly
Well, I
what
would do
I
what I
wanted.
want to do, right?
What
yeah.
do you want to do?
I'd love to get into having like, I mean, I'm just a big kid. Like I still, one of my
What's
vices
this
is baseball
infantilization
cards.
of all of you?
Yeah, baseball cards, football cards.
Oh, for
Ah.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, no.
That would be your job?
Yeah,
Baseball
I-
cards?
Well, yeah, I would probably
Buying
get
and
into
trading?
collection.
Well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And we've heard people talk about wanting to make Pokemon cards their primary investment.
Hey,
Okay, don't pursue your passions
yeah,
ever.
right. Yep.
Good.
Don't pursue your passions,
But
just
that was
work
what
till you
that-
drop.
Is
The
from
card was open for.
the card was open for his lawnmower business that went nowhere.
PayPal, who's this? You have everything.
His.
Of course. But you use it, right?
I don't use
4
it.
years to pay off. You pay it?
Yes.
$761.92 with a $30 minimum monthly payment.
Yes. The only time.
And remember, all this $28,000 outside of $5K that's hers is all credit cards from them that are terrible. Like hers is a credit card too, but like all of this is just bad
Time I've
debt.
ever used the PayPal was to pay like a
So much
Central Arkansas
interest.
like a water bill to help pay on the water
Yeah, they
bill.
probably
Why is
paid
it so high then?
they probably pay
These were
$1,000
purchases
interest a
from
month between
a
everything.
long time ago. I don't even know with PayPal
You
what
guys,
those
you
purchases
can
would
be
have
making
been.
so much progress, but you put it all to gambling. You could have such a good life. You have no idea. Who has the credit one?
Me.
No, credit one's like the
Of course
definition
you
of the
do.
worst of the worst.
Yes, I know this because they charge a monthly
Oh, they
like
sure do.
$8
So does that
fee
Home Depot, but
just
that's
to have the
$450.
card, but it's like $378.
You think
so
that's what's making or breaking your life? No, it's your gambling. $367.79 with a $30 payment. It's almost maxed out. Interest and fees are accruing.
Another
What
maxed
is
out
this?
card, essentially.
Baptist Health.
$30
so
away.
he had a medical emergency.
What?
So his ankle was.
Yeah.
So he had to go to the.
Are you on a payment plan?
circulation. Yeah, so it's $50 a month.
Okay, and you owe 300.
Maybe it's all the
350,
drugs he's taking.
$343
That's why he's got bad ankles, bad
I mean,
circulation.
this doesn't stress me out as
Maybe
much
he
medical
should stop
specifically,
smoking
but
and doing all his other drugs.
I just don't understand why we gamble while we have this. Okay, money owed to family. What the? $57,000.
So
What
that was
the
for
fuck?
the purchase of the 5 acres.
Okay.
What the hell? So you literally just are in debt for everything. And the debt to family is real bad.
What the fuck?
57 grand.
$57,000 for family? So it's a personal loan to a family. I thought you said you acquired property. Oh, I didn't realize you still owed family for it. Oh, what
I
the
thought they
What's the minimum
owned
monthly payment?
the
Is there
5
interest
acres,
on
like
this?
full
No
ownership.
interest in 130.
Damn.
Or no,
what
300.
the fuck?
30.
No, it's
Yeah, it's
Can
300.
someone tell me? What the fuck are we
300.
doing? Why are we even doing this, guys? You could have got just a nice house somewhere.
God
What
damn
the
it.
fuck are we doing?
These
Why?
people are stupid.
What is this obsession with grass? I'm glad you have it. You'd get it somewhere else.
Well, the reason why we wanted the 5 acres is because it's right next to our family, and
Okay. Any other reason?
Oh.
'Cause if
and
But
otherwise
you had
you
to
didn't need-
borrow from family. Borrow from family.
means you couldn't
$57,000.
afford the acres.
Now you owe $300 a month. You're lucky it's 0 interest, but it's so stupid. You'll go into debt for everything. Who has student loans?
we both do.
We
my-
all do.
What?
Well, we all do.
Okay, who has 57,000
Oh,
on
my.
one? 53,000.
Who is it
That's her.
through?
Advantage.
Oh, that's him.
Oh.
What?
I got a bachelor's degree
And what?
in marketing.
Ah,
Business marketing.
Yeah.
a bullshit
Oh my
degree.
Dude. What the fuck?
Because he's not using it.
so
That's
much.
why it's a bullshit degree. If he was using it, it wouldn't be.
$32 and
But his job does not require college education. His job is a fucking tow truck driver. And he does dump truck work. A big kid drive big truck. I went to college.
56 cents minimum monthly payment.
2014.
$780.01.
These
What the
people
fuck
frustrate
are we
me.
doing? What the fuck are we doing, guys?
So I signed up for a
I'm very happy I
plan
picked
on
this
that
one.
It'll be paid off in 12 years. It's 270.
yeah,
270.
enjoy that forever. My God.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy
$270.
paying that till you're
Wes, Mohila.
retired.
Me.
And
well,
what's the
no,
total balance on
you.
this?
She does.
Yeah, that's mine. I have two separate loans, but the total is about 4,000.
And you got no student
That's
loans.
not bad at all.
Or you got no degree, right?
No degree. No, I went for one semester because I felt a little bit of pressure from family to go, but there was also no.
What, you felt too complicated not being literally under your parents' nose for 2 hours?
I was driving
You
home every
stressed out?
day.
She was
I was
driving
driving
home
home
every
every
we
day.
had her-
Oh
the
no,
door.
I was driving home. What the
Did you live at home or on campus? Because if you lived on campus, I'm asking what the fuck. If you lived at home, duh!
Oh wait, you had a dorm?
Yes.
Dude, you are too sheltered.
Thank you.
They need to throw her out. Put her in a tent outside. That's it. She can't come in for anything. She'll have to dig holes to crap in. And then eventually, that if she doesn't figure out how to live, she'll either die or move out. Like one option will happen or the other. And honestly, they need to pull the harsh card.
You're actually gonna have a weird life.
Probably, yeah. I
It's
mean, I
already
don't
there.
know a lot of things. Like cleaning, I have been watching videos because we're about to get our own place to learn how to do maintenance
Watching
on house.
videos on.
How to clean. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I have just changed everything about her. Do not ever let her leave the house. She will destroy everything else she touches. Do not let her leave. In fact, tie her to her room and don't ever let her leave that bedroom.
And cleaning.
I had no idea that like dishwashers and fridges had filters that you're supposed to clean. No idea.
You're watching videos on cleaning at 21.
I didn't know that. You could have asked me.
Could you guys parent for once in your life
She could
ever?
have asked me. I tried.
Ugh.
So mom made.
And the crappy thing is, she's not the only child that's like this in her generation. My generation. I'm the start of it, and it sucks being at this end of it, seeing how fucked some of the ones that are literally only like 7, 8 years younger than me. And I'm looking at them going, how are we even in the same decade of ages? How are we in that age range at all? Like, you're an entirely different human who doesn't know how to do basic shit.
You go to this college and go to
let's
the
just
dorm.
be transparent. I essentially forced her.
Honestly, you probably should have.
You should
You
have, and you
probably
should have made her
should've.
stay.
You're a f***ing shut-in.
But also, what I was going for wouldn't have been worth it because I was going
Do
for
whatever-
animal
do
sciences.
for- What? There are
Well,
animal
that
sciences
could
stuff.
have.
But I can't do blood. I'll pass out.
Even animal blood?
Yeah, can't do it. I will
Then
faint.
do something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought about that,
I don't-
retard.
Yeah.
It wasn't for
Dad
me.
liked that one.
Shouldn't have gone in general.
And now you're just going to be a bank teller for the rest of your life, living with your parents forever?
Not teller, no. I'll
That's
move
what you
up.
are.
No.
Oh, I'll move up
but
in the bank.
Everybody loves me.
I'll,
there,
I'll,
and
I'll
they
become
keep saying
better.
That
Wow.
once.
What an accomplishment.
I'll get up the ladder at some
Will
point.
you?
Yeah.
You're
everybody-
satisfied living
I
at
don't
home.
think so.
Having your parents walk on you.
You could literally have someone walk in with 2 years of an associate's degree, be their first day on the job, and they could bypass you probably. You don't seem that advanced, honey. I gotta let a cat in.
I've also walked in on them.
Yeah, but that's we're
Guys,
married.
can
It
we not
happens.
put
But-
socks on doors or something if we're going to live
He-
like this? Who has the Kia Sorrento? Okay. What's the balance? I can't tell.
It's like
Oh, there it
12 or
is.
13,000.
No, $13,280.65.
Yeah.
Minimum monthly payment. What's your minimum monthly payment on your student loans?
$55
Okay,
a month.
$55. And then yours on this Kia,
Increase that. Get that paid off
$184.
immediately.
Well, it's
Get
it's
rid of
really
Your
that.
student loans. What are your student loans?
So they're about 57 to 60,000.
What's 60? What's your
Ooh,
minimum?
60. Over 60.
So I signed up for a plan, and it's $250 a month.
I'm going to die.
Well, that'll take a lot of
in
months.
5 years, anything not paid off will fall off. So it's an income contingent plan that I signed up for.
When?
About
'Cause that might not be
a
there
month ago.
anymore.
Okay.
because the first payment's just
Maybe.
now coming due on that.
Doesn't make sense. With who? Federal government? Mm-hmm. The Rapid
80
Repayment
Financial.
Assistance Program forgiveness is like 40 years of low payments.
It was ED Financial, and it was for 5 years.
I would double
and
check,
I think
but-
it's
Okay.
the length of it's because it's been so long. I mean, I graduated in 2010.
maybe.
I would just double check. Okay,
Yeah.
what's GS Lending Services?
If that's the case,
GLS?
yeah, I
Past
could
due.
see something.
Past due $643.
But holy crap,
That
she
is,
has a lot
what the
still
fuck
for
is this?
being
That's-
16
What is this?
years
12.7% interest rate of debt.
out of college.
That's the Hyundai.
Oh, it's a Hyundai. Who's Hyundai?
It's a-
Well, it originally
another
started as
car.
hers, and we
They
bought it
bought it
for
for me
her
for
when she went to
college.
college, brand new.
Of course,
Why
we
would
couldn't
you do
sell the
that?
house.
Why would you do
And
that?
The
then-
Kia was past due as well.
Yeah. Well, the Kia. I mean,
I'm
the
gonna die.
Kia
So
is.
tell me,
the
what?
Kia
Now
is-
he has it?
Well, hang on. So the Kia is $435 a month.
Yeah.
As far as the Hyundai, yes, now he has it. We bought it from her for $3,000, and she went and got her
What?
another vehicle.
Wait,
You
the
stole
Kia-
it from her for
The Kia is
$3,000.
$435 a month.
Correct.
Okay, so I had it lower, but the Hyundai. What's going on with this?
So it's $643 a month, and so currently what I
But you're late.
correct. So what I do is I'm a month behind.
So how much a month?
A month behind.
So it's three.
No, it's 6.
No, it's
Oh, and now you
643.
owe double. Oh, 643.91. My life. My life. You owe a total of $16,781. What are we doing?
That 12% interest
39
is
cents. And you're
killing
gambling, Yet
them.
you're behind. This is so ridiculously.
Paying
This
almost
is just so
$200 a month interest on the
Okay,
car.
the amount of paperwork left is usually the amount of paperwork that someone comes into financial audit with. We're at an hour and 29.
Jeez, sweet.
I think that,
Yeah.
She just
you're
hit me
about
with a
done.
Jeez Louise. She needs to leave this house immediately. She needs to go get some life. She's saying Jeez Louise. She's an 80-year-old. She has no life.
Yeah.
She needs to leave.
She needs
this
to leave.
house.
Like
Get
cursing
out.
in front of my
You
parents.
don't have to curse,
I
but
know.
Jeez Louise is something no human has ever said in the history of 21 years old.
I'm around a lot
Kick
of old
her
people at
out.
work.
And
Yeah,
home.
we can
appreciate
tell.
that she doesn't curse or
You don't have to
you
curse
know
to
that
not
she's
say a f- old person. Okay. What is this? $24,264. What is that?
Okay,
Oh, that's
2.5%
not
interest
me.
rate?
That's my
her.
car.
Oh, you.
That's your
What
new
are you
car.
doing?
It's an Acura TLX 2020.
So we bought.
Why?
But when you don't
You
pay
don't need
rent,
that.
you can spend that kind of money on a car.
What's the interest rate? And no, you can't. You don't need that.
Huh?
And anyway,
$24,264. What's your
So-
minimum monthly payment?
it is $484.52
Imagine if you were
But I
giving
got-
that
so
to
I
them for
refinanced
rent each month.
with my bank that I work for.
Is this the refinance or
yes,
before?
That's the
This
refinance.
is the refinance at
It's
7.25%.
This is terrible.
It's not great. Still gonna pay it off quick. So
it's a
stupid.
lot better than what it was.
Sure, great. Doesn't mean
I'm
it's
sure.
good.
I'm
Okay,
sure your initial
Amy,
interest
medical
rate
bills.
was like 12%.
Oh, that's
I don't even have a number.
it's UAMS.
How much is this?
So it's $782, I believe. 738.
What's the minimum monthly payment?
$82 a month.
Say,
And that's because he had to go
Same
to the
thing
ER and we didn't have
for
insurance.
the ankle thing?
And he didn't have insurance at the time.
Okay, I think that's
So-
actually the debt. Thank
Yeah,
goodness. That the
that
rest
is.
of
Is that
this
all
checking
of
accounts?
it?
Well,
What
in
the
savings,
hell?
I have
The rest
it's
is checking,
savings,
spending?
and I have 401k.
Yeah, let's see what those are like.
Yeah, let's,
okay, this
Oh boy.
checking account, who is it? Ended at $26. Arvist.
What is the account number? Or
I don't
the last
know.
four?
Can't see.
I don't know.
They're
it's blacked out
blacked out.
for your safety.
Oh, huh? Oh, it's
It's
his.
Nick's. Yep, there's his trip to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
There's gonna be
$26.
just a lot of transfer.
McDonald's, summer, autumn play. Gambling. Laser Great Gift Shop, $47.
That's
J-
gambling.
You had
JH
something late. Oh,
Gift Shop
really?
is
Laser rate gift shop. That sounds more like a laser engraved item that you bought for like an old family member or something with a cool engraving on it. Not more gambling. Why?
AH Mart.
No, that's,
No, that's
gonna
a
be a
gas
gas
station.
station.
So you're going and getting some bullshit, Amazon, Cash App, Plex Worldwide.
That's gambling.
Gambling. Going inside, getting some bullshit, McDonald's, getting some bullshit, Whataburger. This is insane. Getting some bullshit, Burger King, gambling.
Gambling.
Chick-fil-A. I think gambling. Bulldog's Restaurant, Smoke Palace.
Yeah, probably.
Cigarettes and gambling and
Gambling
Cash
and
App
Cash
for
App.
$50. Amazon, Walmart. Yeah, bullshit.
They
probably.
spent in
Smoke
Smoke Palace.
Going to get into bullshit. Amazon. This is insane. Ocean Dock.
Gambling.
Probably.
Yeah.
Liquors, smoking.
What I want to know is how many different gambling apps are they using? Like, do these gambling apps have different ways to deposit money through other different places? Like, there's so many of these. How much? I really want to know his screen time for the gambling.
Going inside, get into bullshit.
so he can
gambling,
prove
I think.
that
Gambling,
those 4 hours in the bathroom.
gambling. Yeah, you know how it added up to the thousands we talked about before the dollar I saw?
We found it.
McDonald's, Amazon, Texas Roadhouse, La Quinta Inns and Suites. Where are you going?
Yeah, where was that?
Gambling. Cash App, Amazon, gambling, Cash App,
Jesus.
gambling. Own It Fit.
What is it?
Own It Fit.
Own it.
Own it.
That,
I have
no
that's
idea.
gambling.
What's the amount?
Gambling, Amazon. This is
$37. Yeah.
gambling.
Oh.
Seven Brew, McDonald's, Sonic. Going to get into bullshit. Smoking, bullshit.
Dairy Queen.
McDonald's. This is insane. This is one month. This is crazy. Gambling,
What the hell?
Roblox.
Oh, my little brother.
That makes sense at
Nah.
least.
He's getting groomed too. Gambling.
Yeah, and as someone who, has seen enough about Roblox, my children, if I have them one day, will never be playing Roblox. It will be banned from all their devices. They can have Minecraft without the chat active.
Gambling, Cash App, Amazon, Taco Bell. Who are you sending Cash App to?
That's the
Gambling.
That's to the friends and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gambling.
You need to stop
gambling.
doing that.
McDonald's. Gambling. Oh no! Bullshit. McDonald's. Cash App.
That's a lot of Cash App. Almost
So
100
Cash
bucks
App
out.
away for hours at a time, locking himself in the bathroom.
Well, Cash
Just
App
saying.
also
Cash App could be him buying
goes
drugs.
for the game. So
Weird.
if you win
Bullshit.
money, it goes through Cash App.
Right.
Okay, cash. Yeah, but this is no. These are
those not-
outs.
They're
Cash
These are
App outs,
not in.
not in.
Oh, they're all out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well,
he
you can
doesn't read
also
in.
do Cash App for the gambling as well.
Parties. I think
They're
gambling.
probably not
Bullshit.
all-
Gambling. Bullshit.
Or he's
McDonald's.
buying
Dude,
drugs.
this is the most insane checking account I've ever seen. This is actually disgusting. Cash App, gambling, bullshit. McDonald's, fashion.
And this is only on their checking account and not a credit card because all their credit cards are maxed out.
Hallway fashion?
What's the amount?
$48.
$48.
Gambling.
What the are we doing? Cash App?
What
Gambling,
the
gambling,
actual
bullshit,
fuck?
gambling. This is insane. All right, Lou's account went from $52 to $1,267.
That's a better
I was
one.
gonna say I
I have
don't
not-
have
not
that
heard.
bank.
Getting some bullshit. Wendy's, gambling. Arby's, Sonic, gambling. Gambling, Schlotsky's, Texas Roadhouse, gambling.
Costco.
Bullshit,
That's probably groceries.
gambling.
This is worse than the other one.
Oh, I think so. I would actually.
They don't need financial audit. They need an intervention and a person who can walk them through banning themselves from all these online casino apps. They need to stop.
Get some help on this. Gambling, bullshit. Chick-fil-A, gambling.
Holy crap.
Gambling, bullshit, gambling.
What?
Wendy's, gambling.
Oh my God.
Gambling.
And you realize every time he's saying gambling is somewhere between 30 and 50 bucks.
$50 a pop, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you should have used that. Otherwise, you would have seen these numbers and you would have
It's
thrown up.
adding
Gambling. Wendy's. Come on. Gambling.
Ugh.
Gambling. Papa John's gambling. Bullshit.
What?
Gambling.
You might actually have more on there than others.
We have just as much.
Gambling.
what does that matter?
Gambling. PayPal out, probably to gambling. Gambling.
Absolutely wild.
Gambling. Sonic driving. Gambling.
Seeing a pattern here.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gambling addiction
Sonic,
pattern.
BS, Subway. Okay. With 2 overdrafts.
And how many months is that?
One.
You have Capital One? Who has Capital One?
Me and my mom both have Capital
Okay,
Ones.
who has $1?
Me.
Okay. Gambling.
Oh, that was just a
A gamble.
No, I.
Certainly was. 2000.
It was a
and
gamble.
The savings.
Right.
That's my
But in the
mom's.
checking account, who is it?
That's my.
They go to the casino and they're like, "Hey, I'd like 2 gambles, please." Oh, did I say 2? I meant 200. I'll take
But in
200
the
of
checking
those.
account, it's gambling. ATM withdrawal, gambling. Zell out, gambling. Zell out, gambling. Zell out, ATM withdrawal, $200, gambling.
What the fuck?
Gambling. All this in 1 month, gambling. ATM withdrawal, gambling. Subway, gambling. The savings she was bragging about earlier went from 4,000 to 2,000. So she could gamble. So your retirement for the remainder of your life.
I'm just pulling this up on a separate tab so I can read some more comments. There.
At
All right,
almost
continue.
50 is $17,000 and then $1,500. What a pathetic joke.
Yeah, that second one is.
I didn't even realize that one. The daughter. I know nothing about money. Isn't she a bank teller? But she knows nothing about money.
Mine. My retirement.
Fucking hell.
You
She has
This
retirement.
one's my
You-
retirement.
budget, figure out his income, don't get on loans together, go
Dad
get
is
a rental.
checked out,
and live
mom
a
is
life
stuck,
pay
and
off your
daughter
debt,
has no
asshole.
interest in growing
That's
up.
all you need.
That's a good.
You guys
That's
need
a good
something
determination
else
for that one.
entirely. Get out. No wonder you're on financial audit with them because you can't separate yourself. It's really fucking weird.
I didn't even take that one in. This other comment. The mom thinks her daughter is her best friend. She looks at her for validation after every response. And honestly, she does. I had noticed that throughout the thing, and I didn't even plug those two together. Thank you, commenter. You get a like for that one.
Leave the house.
Can we just circle back to the raccoon, please? As another comment. Yeah, the raccoon was the weird one.
The minimum monthly payments for this household, not hers, included is $3,735.05. Absolutely insane. You're lucky with the household. We bring in about
Yeah, accountability is unfound in this
9,974.
house.
Wait, no, 8,974
7.
net. Well, no, gross. You got to set 30% aside. I'm going to take off 1,000. 7,974. When's the last time you filed
There you go.
taxes?
We do them every year.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope so.
Okay, utilities.
On this show, them not filing their taxes would be just par for the freaking course.
Well, I don't even know, but usually what is it?
This will be my
So
longest
we
financial audit
have-
react ever after the post show's
For
added
the
in.
trailer, it's about $220
Be
a
over
month.
2.5 hours.
For the shop, it's about $115 a month.
Okay, gas
And then we have the rent house.
The rent house.
Because
How
we
much?
planned on
How much?
It is 55.
That one
a
should be
month.
low. Yeah.
Okay,
That one
gas
should be
broom-
really low, especially if all they're doing is maybe having some lights on while they're cleaning, maybe plugging some vacuums to clean up some rooms, other powered tools, equipment, things like that to clean. But yeah, that rental house, that should be very
Room
minimal.
drive. How much on a monthly basis?
80 a month
For both?
for me.
Okay, you? Driving? Car? Vehicle?
Probably 40 because I don't drive a lot. I drive
Company
His
vehicles.
and his
That's
work's
fair.
right down the road.
Right.
Okay,
Company
phone
vehicle.
bill.
$220.
Because I was about to say, him only $40 a month on gas for how much he's at the gas station, McDonald's. Like, he's everywhere, but he must be spending, well, he's driving the company
There's a
vehicle.
month,
Okay.
and we're all three on the plan.
Groceries,
Of
1,
course
2,
you are.
3. You guys use the meal plan, use the cookbook, use all the good stuff.
I would tell them
You
to
guys,
get on their own phone plans
not her
each. to
included,
go-
she's on her own now. You're dead. You're independent. F off.
You're dead and independent.
You guys with the kids should be able to do about $700 a month. TP fund, anything else you guys need is $250. Medical health care copays on a monthly basis, any?
Yes.
How much?
We pay
And
his
then I hope
separate is
Caleb makes her a
$235 a
separate
month.
budget afterward.
Okay.
Mine's included on my check. already.
Copays? No copays though?
No copay. What do you mean by copay?
Like if you go
Copays,
to
the extra.
visit.
The,
Like-
They're
Like if we
literally
go to the
paying
doctor,
almost
there
half
would
do
be
you
of their
go to
income
things on a monthly
now.
basis? Okay.
No.
So
Debt.
$235. I'll try to do subscriptions to $75. You have any pets outside of hers?
No.
She's
We're gonna have to
keeping.
get them pet insurance.
She's
we don't-
keeping 2 dogs when we move.
Are you?
Are we?
Well, I said we keep one, but she needs me
2 of
to
my
take
dogs
care of the
fight.
other one.
Yeah.
So-
they can't be under the same house.
Yeah.
Once
We'll
we
have
move.
to-
Well, they
We'll have
currently
to.
are,
We'll have to.
so
Okay. Pet insurance, $100 because you can't take care of them if they get sick. How much for pet food
Well,
for
I'm
those
not
two?
going to pay for any of that.
Oh, she's
No,
gonna
she
pay for
will.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be paying for it
They're
all.
her
What the
dogs. They're just simply staying. with
Anything
us.
else that needs to be in your guys' budget that I have
Oh,
not
even better.
included?
Not that I can think of.
Bare
Well,
bones. What?
We didn't do the water or the gas bill.
I asked for
That's in
utilities. How much are
utilities.
those?
Oh, the two. I was giving you only electric.
Okay, yeah, give me those.
Okay.
Woo!
So we had water leaks, so it's kind of hard to
Just
know
tell
for sure.
me-
About
Just
120
how much?
Okay.
for the water.
I'd say
And then
Maybe you should just find
gas
those leaks
is
and
about
patch them.
75 a month.
Anything else?
Water for the house, not the trailer. The water at the
Oh,
house.
for the rent. Yeah, no, the 120 includes that.
That includes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There's.
Yeah, I figured the water at the main house, if they're not actually living there, that would be very, very minimal. You know, fill up a jug, fill up a thing for a steam cleaner if you got one of those to use or you borrowed one. Like, it shouldn't be hardly anything. It should that house that they're not living in on their property should be negligible to the whole utility bills.
Debt payoff journey here, but it's low and slow, unfortunately. But $5,960.05. I would not do bankruptcy until you change your behavior, and then you can consider it, or else you'll be in this situation again. However,
Yeah,
this
that
keeps taking
chart.
a long ass time. So this is $20,000 of bad debt. Does that line up? Let's just pretend, for the sake, you have
It's gotta be more than
$35,000 of
20.
bad debt. In case I got something wrong here. But even still, with your 5,900 you have left of your 7,900, that gives you $2,000 to play with on a monthly basis.
That
That's just
helps
17 months. I'll actually give
crank
you guys
out
$250
that.
for fun for the kid.
But we also kind of need to factor in housing, like a mortgage of some sort, if they can.
Yeah, well,
So we don't know what we're going to
Yeah, we just don't know what we're.
well, don't. I want to
No,
build something
you're not
now.
gonna
I
do
would
that
rent
yet.
something
You're
now,
not
get
doing
your
that.
debt taken care of, and then pay this off. If you rent something out for 1,000, this doubles it. It takes 2.5 years to pay off the debt, but that's okay. Go work some more hours, and that's fine, and you can pay it off even quicker. I'm okay with that.
They don't even have to work more hours. They literally just need to take the 2 leeches in their house, their daughter and daughter's boyfriend, and make them pay some fucking
You're just
rent.
doing it with you two, the 2 dogs, and the 1 kid, so you don't have to rent something crazy. And it's just a couple years. Pay off the debt, get a fully funded emergency fund, then build something. You can do that. That's fine. This is just a couple year process. couple year process. That's fine. This isn't the end of the world. How much does it take to get up that house to living standards for you guys to live in that for a while?
Into the rental house. So
Yeah, that house.
They want to bulldoze it down.
Well,
what
yeah,
they're
to live
talking
there
about demo
temporarily,
it.
what would it take?
Temporarily,
I would say probably 10 grand, maybe probably, because I mean, there's
That might be worth it.
Yeah.
So I'd maybe put 10 grand to get someone else to fix it up and
That
make
way
it
you're
so that you guys
separate
can
from
live
your
in there. Because
daughter.
that all of a sudden brings your minimum monthly payment down once the 10 grand is gone. Meaning you can pay off all your debt in 1.5 years, all your bad debt, the minimum monthly payments and student loans in the family.
Have a
And
fully
then
funded emergency fund.
you are
3 to
saving
6
up a fully
months
funded emergency
later.
fund, and then you save up enough to put a down payment down on building a dream house, which you guys can under your situation. But none of this includes gambling, of which was thousands. So what was it, like $5,000? You have $2,000
Yeah,
left. After the
insane.
$10,000 you borrowed to get it fixed up, you probably only have like $1,500 left. This does not work unless you quit gambling. Go get help. That's it. That's it. And then build this budget.
They need
work on it.
therapy
I'll give you this. You
and
follow
an
it. It's not that
intervention
difficult.
against the gambling
Stop being
addiction.
children with your money. You guys are
That's
adults.
so bad.
We're gonna call the boyfriend of the post show, and we need
Stopping
to confront him
for
on
a
a
few
lot of
days
shit.
isn't-
So make sure you join Hammer Elite. Let's get the Hammer financial score first, though. We're gonna do it for you guys. For you, grow the f up is your score. My
Yeah,
goodness, I don't
I'm
even know
glad
what to
he
do with
didn't-
you.
I'm glad he really
we'll
didn't
figure
give
that
her
out in
anything.
Post show with your boyfriend because we need more info from him. You guys though, spending in a budget, overspent,
That's
not even
fair.
close.
They
0
do
out of
need more
10.
info
Debt,
from him.
no collections, bad.
That I would give them a 0 based on the gambling itself, because even though that kind of follows spending in a budget, they blew way beyond that.
Just lots of individual debts. It's kind of crazy. I'll give you
One
a
at
1 out of 10
most.
though. That's being generous.
At
Emergency
most.
fund, there was what, $2,000 in
Nothing.
saving? That's probably about a 1 out of 10.
I didn't
for
see
guys
any
living in the situation.
retirement.
Retirement dramatically behind, 2 out of 10. Real estate, oh, you
I
own
didn't
land,
see
but
even
not
that
a house.
account.
It's weird. And also you have a family debt on it. It's not great. Not happy about it. 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't even done a 3 out of 10
Hammer
for the real
financial
estate.
score for y'all's household, 1.5 out of 10. Get yours at CalebHammer.com. Now click join Hammer Elite. 3 premium shows posted every single day, 6 days a week. See you in the post show.
Yep, just gonna pause that right there, just so I don't get any spoilers, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, if you're gonna stick around for the post show, don't leave, don't go nowhere. But if you don't have that, have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like button, get subscribed, because man, this was just a wild ride. I've got another probably 20 more minutes of the post show. Let me pull that up. But yeah, I've got another 20 minutes of post show. So if you happen to have the post show, come on over. Come join us. Join us for the post show. Hey, whoa. Let's try that again. All right. So there's my post show. Wait, where's the post show? Alright, so... Alright, I guess I will just end this here and find this in a second, because YouTube, I've literally searched it, and it doesn't want to give it to me. So I'm going to have to go find it, apparently. Give me a moment for those who... Oops, for those who aren't going to stay for the post show, have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Alright, I have found it. I am back. I had like 10 minutes of things to do in between when I clicked pause, found the video. And now, I had to get up and do a lot of running around. Several trips up around the house, one outside. But yeah, now we're back. We're ready. And literally, this right up here, Caleb Hammer, Financial Audit's Most Evil Parents Post Show, is literally what I searched. And this was not the first search result. YouTube. I don't understand why. But why did you do that? Beyond that, I am ready to click play on this post show. I'm going to give a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to click play. You click play on your reference footage. We're starting at 38 seconds, which is just after the intro there. And yeah, all I'm going to do is make the video go away, and I'm going to mute the audio after a few seconds to give you some time to sync it up. But anyways, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Whoops. Hang on. Pause that. I didn't have the right thing selected. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, their text is relatively lovey-dovey, which is great for step siblings. But the thing is,
Step siblings. I love that he keeps pulling that one.
thing is,
It's so funny. And goodbye, video. Yeah. To look at what? For what? Apartments? Loans? What? That's expensive. Why? 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 They're a depreciating asset that's going to fall apart. Love them. All right. Well, here's what you do if you really love trailers. If you love trailers, you take the time until you can invest and own a trailer park, and then you own the whole thing, but you don't have to live in them. No, they're not. They're nice. But it's not. You can get a better house. No, you won't. She is. They won't go anywhere. You got 40 years probably. 40 or 50. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, well, you won't regret it. And Caleb moved from Michigan to Texas. Lindsay moved from California to Texas. Those two are the biggest examples of moving really far from your home and being super successful. Then don't leave the city. Stay in the city. Be close. So no. You're a bank teller. You can talk any numbers about your job, regardless of whatever. It's actually stated by our laws that you can talk about your wages and how much you make, and that you should do it. She went to college for a semester. I didn't like being away from mama. Yeah, but she couldn't do blood. And yeah. Which is fine, but she stepped out of the college before. She would freak out. That's an issue. That's a bad thing. You would dislike it. It feels like you are. But it also feels like you're holding her back by not pushing her out the door. They're coming back and they paid all your bills. She has a lot of growing up to do. Yeah, you're a full-grown adult with adult responsibilities. They gotta do it. They gotta. Brandon gambles with his fun spending. Brandon! Brandon! Why? Yeah, do it. Do it. You could probably Google how to do it or have a YouTube video teaching you how to do it. Are you married or not? You're a collective. They got their big win. Now they're going to lose. Maybe it should be different. Maybe you need to change that so he doesn't wind up like her. And it's, yeah. Ah. That sounds derogatory. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that was more than bad. That was awful. Oh, good. We anticipate that. Block the door then. That's not a no. Ah, no. He just woke up. Is he a pothead? You sound like one. I think he's more of a pothead than we think he is. Yes! Going straight up. Yeah, why are you not? Answer the question. Yeah, but you're not no more. You make more? Monthly? Just monthly. 49,000? Pretty good. So you have a massive amount of savings? Oh, so you haven't been working to get out. Allowed you not to be homeless. Maybe you buy a new door handle. No rebuttal, no defense, buddy? That's a better question. Why is she with you? You don't know shit about love. Why? Yeah, give us the reason. What reasons does she have to be with you? You're probably her first boyfriend. Yeah, it's true. Are you sure? The guy who can run the numbers. Mm. Yeah, you were forced out because of a fucking tree, but they want you gone when they can go back in. Within the year. Oh, so they were going to take it, the tree falls on the house, and then what? They were going to take the parents in with them real quick? He's a loser. Yeah, he sounds like the biggest pothead on the planet. He sounds like Cheech Jr. You can... I mean, you could. You just might not be able to live with yourself. And now you're keeping everything in the family. But you're fine with them together? I guess you can have an opinion. Oh, just someone. Oh, okay. So you want someone who would spoil her after you've been spoiling her. Okay. This is your future. Outside of not gambling. Because she saw that part, and I think she'll not touch that. Which I hope this does. Most people improve a little bit, and then they go, oh, I'm about to go on the show. Maybe I'll not spend that there. Make it at home. I mean, kind of fair, but you could probably have made it at home. No. No home insurance on that? Well, that was the stupidest thing ever. There is a way to do it. It's just costs a bit more and it's a roundabout way. Another reason to avoid manufactured homes like the plague. Yeah, they might be in an area that doesn't have it for them, but I know there was an ability to, because my parents had it on theirs. And it was the opposite. They had insurance on the house, but nothing in it. Because they didn't want to pay the extra. Add your sensor. Don't worry, guys. I got you entertained during the gap. Well. Yeah, I think you'll have to get it down to 2. She's going to have to get that down to at least 2. She would have to. It will be. Yeah, and sometimes that love is... These animals are suffering. I would say a house they have to. Big dogs? Oh, yeah, maybe leave them at home. Okay. Yeah, we clearly saw that minute. Only if you're paying it completely off. Credit cards are the majority of Americans' debts, and they haven't even been around that long. It's insane. You know, we need to ban. We need to ban women from getting credit cards. That would solve 60% of this problem. Although, no, not really, because Mom there used Dad's cards over and over and over and over and over. All like 5, 12 of them, whatever it was. There you go. Now you didn't even get the last one. Ha ha. Nope. Nope. Yeah, and Mom was okay with it? Yeah, but the moment you realize it, you have it stop immediately. Well, yeah, because she didn't want 16 and pregnant. Yeah. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. I bet you that's just a bullshit thing. Sure. The literal most... I guess so. I guess we are the only ones with brains, Brandon. Yeah. You did the bare fucking minimum, Mom. Huh? Huh? You're gonna be a grandparent real soon, before she moves out. We're gonna have 3 generations of degenerates in this house. Ugh. Oh my goodness. She's an adult, but she's still living in your house. You're in the most fertile. Not early. You are literally the most fertile you could be. Good death. Yeah, they're going to have a baby in the next one, or one on the way. UDI. IUD, yeah. IED, that's explosives. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And that's how, yeah. Caleb doesn't get to have this much fun with someone who has a relationship and is living with parents. And has parents. Had to go with that plan B. Oh, he had that whiskey dick. I heard his voice. He had just smoked a joint right there. Man, I hope you enjoyed. This was fucking wild. Oh boy. I don't even know how to really finish this off. That was just wild. I guess I'm just going to say I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, hit the like button, and get out of here. Have a good old day, and I'll see you later.